fancy. That is fancy. Eileen, you pulled it off like masterfully.
Right.
Wow.
I wouldn't say all that. It's all right.
That looked good. That looked good. I mean, there's like the Joe Rogan experience, and then there's the Curmudgeon's Corner. Let me just tell you. That was solid.
Right.
Woo. Well, hello. Happy Saturday.
Is that what today is?
I think so.
Okay. It's Saturday.
I think so. Yep. Happy Saturday, everybody. It is November 23rd. The days just all blend together. Welcome to another Curmudgeon's Corner. Curmudgeon's Corner number 40.
We got Keith. We got, who else we got? We got Franco, Humberto, of course, Becca, Chris.
And we got a Louis Ariza.
I don't know who that is, but welcome, Louis.
Luis? Is it Luis? Louis?
I don't know. I don't see what you're seeing.
Right next to the Detail Grandma. Devils of the Detail Grandma.
Louis. Welcome, Louis.
All right, Louis. All right, roger that. Number 40, drink of 40. All right, let's do it.
Papa's here.
All right. Aaron Bauer, challenge accepted.
What do you got over there? What is this? Bullet stuff?
Yeah. Is there any other?
Right.
Is there any other? By the way, speaking of which, I had a Crown Royale black cherry earlier, and it was divine. Holy moly.
Fantastic.
Like, it goes down way. Oh, it was black raspberry. It was black raspberry. It was a Crown Royale black raspberry, and it was epic. Oh my goodness! And if you play Dungeons and Dragons, you now have a new dice bag. So there's always that.
See, you lost me.
When you drink Crown Royale, you always get a dice bag with every purchase.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Only the true.
How are you feeling after SEMA?
I am worn out. Let me just tell you, like, it is a all hands on deck experience before SEMA, during SEMA, and then trying to catch up after SEMA. It was madness. And of course, I was reluctant to do SEMA. I think most people have heard this story. The House of Rags approached me and was just like, hey, we're doing this booth. You need to be part of it. We want you out there. We'll give you your own little space. And I was just like, it's not in the budget. It's not in my, it's not on my calendar. I'm an old Irishman, so I'm stubborn and I don't want to do it. Thank you, but no thank you. And so then they called up my spirit animal Christian from BioBombs, and they were like, hey man, you got to get this dude to come out to SEMA because he's being stupid. And Christian calls me and he was like, with all due respect, I love you, right? Like, you're like a brother from another mother. With all due respect, are you effing stupid? I was like, what? He was like, the hottest thing in the industry right now, the biggest buzz, the House of Rags, has invited you to go to SEMA at their booth, standing right next to Payne the Organizer, standing next to the House of Rags with Detail Co. and, DIY and Armor Detail Supply and, BioBombs. Are you effing stupid? And I was just like, what? Well, one, yes, I am. But two, when you put it that way, it makes a lot of sense that maybe I should figure this out. So I called up my trusty companion, Papa Smurf, and I said, hey, man, I know that you're fretting about going to the MTE this year. How about I trade you an MTE for a SEMA? And he was like, yes, sir. So we ended up riding the coattails of the House of Rags all the way to SEMA, and it was an absolute epic time. The experience was unforgettable. We're going to have, I don't know if you've heard, but we're going to have the House of Rags on with us tonight to go over.
No way.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. I know the guy, Jamie, personally. He was like, yeah, I guess. I'll do your show, I guess. You're kind of you're kind of okay. And I'm like, all right, well, I appreciate that, Jamie. Thank you. So, and then Eddie's going to be along a little bit later. He's got some family stuff. Yeah, Keith Firebird every time. You're going to get me beat up. Yeah, exactly. It was way too good to pass up that chance. And the other thing is that I wasn't looking at it like that until Christian kind of shook my head and was like, he said, "Have you given up on your company?" And I was like, "What do you mean giving up on my company?" I was like, "If you're passing on this opportunity, then you've given up on your company, because this is the biggest thing to happen to Phoenix, since Phoenix." And I was like, "All right,
Awesome.
fine."
The detail guys are here. What's going on?
Yeah. What's going on, everybody? All right. So anyway, I think I hate leaving the guests backstage too long. I feel like it's what's the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, I think he's knitting a scarf back there. Let's get him out.
To the guest, to make him wait over an hour to eat a hot wing. I mean, it's disrespectful to the guest to have him wait at all. Without further ado, let's bring in Thor, the House of Rags, Jamie, the Pardee himself.
Hey,
there he is.
To the show.
Hit the 3 thumbs up button.
Dude,
like, subscribe.
Look at that
Phoenix
boomer
E.O.D's
mic.
in the house.
Look at
this
Jamie
beautiful mic.
has an upgraded camera because he's looking like he's in 12K right now.
And that boomer mic, look at that boom mic. Look at you. Holy
right.
It's official
the
over
House
here.
of Rags is big time.
We're on to another level this year. And
Holy
Phoenix
moly.
is as well. Ain't that right, sir?
Well, that's only because, a very gracious host has brought me along for the ride. So
Nah. I'm just trying to get you to really flap those wings of yours. This Phoenix,
I agree. It's long overdue.
It's time. It's time to take flight for the Phoenix family. So that's the whole plan. And that was the whole goal of SEMA, right? Get Phoenix in there, get bio bombs in there, get as much hype as we could generate coming into SEMA. It was a lot of our first SEMAs, but it was actually I don't know what SEMA, but you're pretty experienced with it.
It was number 6 for me, but it was my first official SEMA. Before I was just there as a tourist. This year I was there as an actual booth.
And this guy's so jaded. He was like, "No, I'm not coming. SEMA sucks.
Yeah,
it's not
really
worth your time." He was so negative.
I was really
about
such
the
a
whole
Debbie
ordeal.
Downer.
Such a Debbie Downer, Eileen. Yeah, I'm in the he shed, she shed bullshit. So yep, we're here live coming from there. Got it all ready. Microfiber champions of the world. Yes, sir.
Talk about a highlight of SEMA, hanging out with Glove Box.
When Glove Box shows up,
oh my goodness, that was great. You had a big meeting on Wednesday night, and so you couldn't let us mooch off of you Wednesday night. So
kick out to the curb.
Glove Box, Papa Smurf, and I all went out to dinner for what is hailed as the best burgers in Vegas. I gave it a 7.8. I gave it a 7.8.
I noticed you're pretty strict with the food ratings.
I am very strict with the food ratings because the way that Dave Portnoy talks about food ratings is anything above an 8 you would drive out of your way to go and get,
right?
And anything over a 9 is a destination. Like you have to go there no matter where you live in the world. And so by that criteria, I gave it the highest ranking I could without driving out of my way to go and get it.
Yeah. Papa agrees with you. Definitely not the best, period. Burgers.
It's better than the grind burger, though. Papa,
grind burger.
Better than the grind. Yeah. So we went to Southern Detailers Conference last year, and Papa was with us. And we asked a certain who shall not be named because he's guaranteed to kill us if we do name him in any kind of disparaging way. But he does live in Hawaii, and his name rhymes with
Rim.
Slim.
Rim. I was going to say him.
Jim.
But okay.
Jim. Yeah. So anyway, he recommended the greatest burger joint in all of Louisville, and it's called the Grind Burger, and it was dog awful. Oh my God. It was
the grinding dogs over there or what? What's up with the grind?
I guess even the waitress was like, yeah, I wouldn't come here for burgers. I would go. And she named another place like across town. I was like, God damn, even the waitress hates it. So anyway.
Grind burger.
Yeah. Huh. Yeah. We were talking about
interesting
Fred. Glove Box, right?
Oh yeah. Fred's pretty cool.
It's my stream of consciousness. You see how far I went with that?
Yeah. But anyway, back on this food topic, we tried to feed you good, but we just kept hitting L's in Las Vegas. I didn't think that was possible. All I've heard all my life is Las Vegas has the best food no matter where you go, but you can hit some pretty bad you can hit scenes.
You can hit some really bad scenes, but you can also and both Bio Bombs and Papa Smurf will attest the sushi that we went to was
banger.
fire. It was fire.
Nice.
So you know what? I got my story wrong. So we went to sushi on Wednesday, and we did the burgers on Thursday with Glenn. So Wednesday we went to the sushi joint. It's all you can eat sushi for $30. All you can drink for like $9.95, which is ridiculous. Yeah,
I'm always surprised by sushi in the desert.
You would think, but
Yeah,
I mean,
seems real
it was
Sally.
it was
Seems a
better
little
than
sketch,
any
but,
sushi
I mean,
I've
I believe
ever
you.
had in my life.
How are they getting? Yeah, Joe. No ocean near Vegas. How are they getting that fish there?
I mean,
fresh?
that's
They
like
fly
here
it
when people
in.
are like, the sushi's great here, and I'm
fly
like,
it in. You should have seen it. The color. Like, you don't have to take my word for it. Talk to BioBombs. Both Matt and Christian were like, this is unreal.
Yeah, Vegas is pretty unique because they also have palm trees, and what I figured out was palm trees need like a crazy amount of water.
Yes,
and it's the desert. How are they keeping these palm trees alive?
Yeah, I'm telling you,
what's happening.
There is an evil bubble that surrounds Vegas, and you fly into it, and it's kind of like, how would you describe it? It's kind of like the devil's paradise. All of your wishes can come true for the low price of your soul. So, yeah,
man. You get a real dry nose there. You hit Fremont. Fremont Street is the center of all the. That's where all the energy is right there.
I got there. We lucked out. Papa Smurf and I got a hotel right at the end of Fremont Street, which was off of away from the strip and away from all that stuff. And so you walk out the front door of the hotel that we stayed at, and you are on Fremont Street, and it is crazy town, USA.
Raunchy.
Yeah,
it is the most bizarre things you've ever seen. We saw a half-naked nun taking pictures with people. We saw, the bucket drums. They have 4 different concerts, live rock and roll concerts going on all across. It was madness. It was so much fun.
So wild.
With that being said, I want to segue. I should have done this before I brought you on, and I apologize. But let's do this real fast for the kids. Nuns with the boobs all out. That's right.
Shout out the nuns.
Let's do this. See if I can do it.
What you pulling up? You know what? I want you to pull up my video package. Oh, here we go. Video package. This is what we're talking about. Make it big.
This is his.
Make me small. Yeah, this one's probably trash. I sent him a real good one, everybody.
Really? How do I make it big? How do I make this big? How do I make this big?
I have no idea.
I don't.
This is not my video package. If you want to see this terrible music he's putting up.
Thank you.
What do you... Sorry, guys. This is boomer activity here.
I don't care.
Imagine it much bigger, guys. I'm so sorry. I apologize.
I think it's huge.
That's what she said.
No.
It's Christian doing it in that closet.
Look at that. Woo. I was there for that. You're welcome.
Rocking. Oh, no, not the infamous picture. He thinks that picture's so funny.
I do. Now I don't know how to get out of this.
Now we're stuck in this for the rest of we did it. We did it. We're back.
Oh, all right. So anyway,
beautiful package.
And then maybe we do...
Nah, it's good. Just leave it like this.
Leave it like that? All right. So anyway, what was really cool about that little segment that we just showed, even though it's not yours because yours is copyrighted by Creed.
Mine was so epic. So epic. I mean, I made this man a beautiful video package. Would his video get demonetized and pulled off the internet? Yes. Would it be epic for the show right now? Yes, it would. Yes. You would be crying.
We should just
there would
do
be applause.
I mean,
no. Eileen,
but no, the man is too scared of YouTube.
Let's test the theory. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? They're not going to play this video in Germany. Who cares?
Video.
Yeah, I want everybody in Germany to be able to watch this video.
Play the video.
Stop it. Well, you know what, Jamie? If you had done it without Creed,
it ties the whole thing
if you would
together,
do it
right?
without
That's part of the experience.
See higher. You know what I'm saying? It's the whole thing of SEMA. We brought everybody together. We went to a higher plane of existence. Phoenix, BioBombs, Thor. We planted our flag on the moon. We said, we are here. Creed. Yeah. Hit the video package.
Wait, come on.
I don't even know where.
Let's go.
I don't even know where it is. Sorry.
All of a sudden?
Yeah, I lost it.
It's gone. He deleted it.
Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, Black Friday's going on at the House of Rags. 25% off off the whole website. We're selling out of towels. So if you didn't get no towels, Goat's gone.
Oh man.
Diva's low. No, actually, I think the Diva's gone. Goat still has like 10 towels or something. Kimberly MC says, do it. What's
Do it.
Phoenix got going on for Black Friday? Because I ain't heard you promote it yet. This is the last
20%?
podcast before we get to Black Friday, and this man ain't even promoted his dang sale yet. So
I launched a.
go ahead and give him a rundown.
I launched a.
Yeah, it's lost.
A MailChimp email earlier. We're doing.
Shout out to MailChimp.
We're doing 40% off of ceramics. We're doing 25%.
That's a good sale.
Yeah, we're doing 20% off of everything else.
That's what I'm
If
talking
you
about.
buy a large bottle of Kronos, you get an automatic free 30 milliliter bottle.
Free 30 milliliter bottle.
Automatic. And then if you buy 2 bottles
What a
of,
sale.
if you buy 2 pints of Titan, you get a 3rd bottle of Titan for free. So you got 40% off ceramics, 20% off everything else site-wide except for bundles, because bundles are already discounted. And then free bottle of Kronos with a 100 milliliter bottle of Kronos and a free bottle of Titan for 2 bottles. So there you go, brother. James Smith. This guy is a machine, right? This guy.
Webcam's all crispy now.
It is. You look even sharper than you did before.
Yeah, it's that Titan. The Titan for you.
All right,
The screen is streaking to, I sprayed a little too much, but the webcam is looking good.
Oh, it's extra crispy now.
Oh, yeah. We're in super HD now. Spray a little Titan on there. Got some polymers and some silica. It's looking good. Hey, people wanted to know why you switched to this white bottle. I was getting some questions. What's up with the white bottle?
Well, so we as you know, we were having some issues with some separation, with the emulsifier separating, as you are aware. And because of that, there was a theory that the chemists threw at us that it may be UV sensitive. So we said, all right, let's put it in the white bottle to keep the light out. Kind of like your hydrogen peroxide. It comes in a very very solid bottle to keep it fresh. So that was the thought process behind it. Like I'm kind of one of those manufacturers that likes to be overly cautious about everything. So it's like, this probably would fix it, but this also might be a problem. So I'm like, well, if it's a possibility of a problem, let's just not do it. So let's fix this over here and then put it in a white bottle over here and then not even run the risk that it might be a possibility. So
Can I ask you a question now?
Sure.
Since we're
Good
talking
idea.
about evolving, when are we getting better sprayers? When is that happening?
you know what? First of all, that's hurtful.
Dang.
Second of all, all right.
Listen, I was using it on my car the other day and the shit fell apart on me. I'm just saying.
Okay, I hear you. So we already have new triggers for the Peleus and the Titan.
Oh,
But
snap.
here's the thing, and this is something that we should pay real attention to.
Huh?
In 3 years, and those 3 years have been a certain political administration 3 years.
Yeah.
I have not raised the prices on anything.
That's right. No, Phoenix done a wonderful job keeping everything nice and affordable. We appreciate it, sir.
Trying to. What I'm yes, I know. Telco. Everybody says telco. I get it.
Telco.
Blah 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 blah. Them things are trashy. Sorry, brother. I know they are. But here's the thing: if you want me to keep the price point, if you want me, that's an older trigger. That's an older trigger.
Oh, that's an old trigger. Look,
That's
you
an
done
old
sent me an
trigger. I
old
just
trigger.
got
Look,
it.
this is what the people want right here. Got that nice Toco.
Yes.
All right.
Not that. Yeah, that one.
Can you email me a link?
Spraying me and not the car.
Email me a link and I'll see what I can do. But it's all about price points, and I'm trying to keep things as affordable as possible. And if that means I sell you a crappy trigger, you get a crappy trigger. But I do test them before I send them to make sure that they at least work coming out of the gate.
That's pretty
for
cool.
the first car, yeah.
For the first couple pumps, you're good.
You know
got
what?
that third pump though. Good luck.
I can't even talk to you. All right. Now do me a favor and everybody just shut your mouth.
Hey, 2025.
JB.
What's this?
Ooh, yeah.
Make it big. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Hold on. full screen this thing. Yeah.
E.O.D. Oh, they tried to get me. Come by the booth. Come by the booth.
What a lineup.
What a beautiful video. What a
was
beautiful
amazing.
video. It brought
And
tears
we
to
just
my eyes.
got scrubbed.
What?
It brought me back. It brought me back for a minute.
What a beautiful video. That team right there, we did things. We did it. We did it, everybody.
Check
Beautiful
this out.
moment.
This is the other thing. This is the craziest thing. I got a mystery trigger. Aaron said give it 24 hours, and like voodoo magic, it worked 24 hours later. So all of these
What?
triggers that went out and didn't work, if you prime them and then let them just sit for 24 hours, they magically work the next day. It's the craziest thing.
I don't know.
That feels
What?
like
What?
a lot.
Wow.
I
Jamie.
need a full YouTube video on that.
Whoa, Jamie. What?
That's what. Don't look at me. You're the one with the 2 pump chump triggers. Look at that.
Oh. Yeah. By the way, so that the Crocs
How
listing
epic.
was absolutely phenomenal.
I mean,
and
Lord.
it was, like, I guess on Monday or Tuesday you told me about it, and so like the entire time I'm just kind of scanning the crowd as they walk by, looking for somebody with Crocs. And when I finally found somebody, that's when we grabbed you guys. We grabbed Thor, and that was what was really cool about being at your booth. Is like everybody at the booth, be it Pan or you guys or Biobombs or Phoenix, it was like we were all keyed into each other. It was really a family that was there, and I was truly, that I truly felt blessed to be there, and I really felt that you were promoting Phoenix just as much as you were promoting the House of Rags, just as you were promoting Detail Co. I really felt like I wasn't an appendage. I was part of the group. And so again, thank you for that.
And I did finally take you to a good dinner at the Caesar's Palace. We finally got you there.
It was fantastic.
Shout out to Rick Smith. You're taking a beating on this one.
It doesn't. You know what? I deserve it. It's warranted. You know, the thing is, it's warranted. If you give it out, you have to take it.
That's right. That's right. You know what else I gave out? Look, this.
You leave my mom
here.
out of this.
Look here. I make this dude a nice video, right? Nice video package. I say promote your section. I'm gonna post it on Instagram in the morning. Everybody's gonna come talk about Phoenix, right? Eileen wasn't here yet, so we need it. We've learned Eileen has to be part of the Phoenix team going forward because she keeps everything straight,
100%,
keeps everybody in place.
100%.
I mean, she's on it.
I don't know
Before
if
Eileen
you saw
got there.
any Curmudgeon's Corner prior to 2024, but they
Yeah, they're
sucked.
horrible. They're absolutely the worst. They're just the worst. And so,
for sure.
So
for sure.
This guy brings Papa. And they're supposed to work their little Phoenix corner. First of all, the Phoenix corner is a disaster. I mean, there's Titan everywhere. There's sprayers everywhere. There's stickers.
You're telling the story.
I make the dude this awesome promotion. He's like, hey, Phoenix E.O.D, Titan's real good. Come see us tomorrow or today, whatever, at the House of Rags, 13152, blah, 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 blah. I post that mug. What is that, like Wednesday morning or something?
Yeah.
I don't see this guy.
I think it's Thursday. It was Thursday because Papa. It was Thursday.
Thursday. At this point, Papa's toasty just all day after Thursday. Look, I don't know if his knees started hurting or what, but he's he's toasty. All right, all day. So, anyway, I promote the guy. I'm like, Phoenix is here. Come check it out. Phoenix is not here. I don't know where these boys are.
Wait, this is Thursday?
They are gone. Gone, son.
No.
I'm like, and there's literally people showing up
after that promo.
I'm not kidding you. There was a line formed asking, I want to know about Phoenix E.O.D, and I want to spray this Titan stuff. I'm like, I don't know where he is, so keep it moving. I sent him the bow bombs. Christian talked him up, gave him a free bar, gave him a good sticker, sold him some sauce, sold him some bow bomb. These dudes come back like afternoon. Aaron's like, my knees hurt. We've walked 40 miles. I was lost.
Yeah.
Papa's like, I recorded a Griot's Garage video. I'm like, I give up. I don't know what to do with this point forward.
All right. So, one, you're 100% correct. You're 100% correct, and there are no excuses for that behavior. Now, you know what? There's two things. There's two things I want to say here. First one,
There was a line out the booth waiting on
I don't know.
Phoenix.
Did you guys ever watch the movie Young Guns? Emilio Estevez and Lou Diamond Phillips and the dude from 24.
No, sir. No, sir.
I don't know what we talking about.
Yeah, I don't know. Where did he go?
The point of the story is that really Young Guns is one of the greatest.
1972. Got it.
Anyway,
Pull it up.
The point
Give
of
me
the
a
story
highlight.
is that Charlie gets married.
Was it black and white?
And the gang is getting ready to go and ride. And they're like, Charlie, you just got married. You don't have to come with us. Just sit back and enjoy being married. Kiefer Sutherland, thank you, David. And Charlie's response is, it ain't easy having pals. And he gets up on his horse and they ride off together. All right. The point of that story is that Papa Smurf said that he needed me. And I said, okay.
Hey, you did a pal a favor. I gotta say,
it ain't easy having pals.
His Griot's Garage video turned out pretty good.
Now, thank you. That was all me. I should have been a cameraman. I should have.
His Biobomb video was amazing, though.
Oh, amazing, dude! Papa got a good camera over there.
Yeah, he does.
So that's part one. But part two is this: as we were getting ready to tear down on Friday, there was one of your vendors. He does the coding. His name is Jeremy
Naziel.
Naziel.
That's it. There you go. Naziel.
Yeah, Jeremy from Naziel.
So Jamie, I had a really cool conversation with him, throughout the week, and as we're getting ready to break down on Friday, he goes, I used to work for McGuire's, and McGuire's is one of the founding members of SEMA. He was there from the very beginning. So
Jeremy's a real OG.
You guys see the size of their chicken?
Roops.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And so he said, hey, when I worked for McGuire's, it was forbidden to start breaking down before 4:00 on closing day.
Yeah, I like that mentality.
And I said, why is that? And he goes, because the way that McGuire, his philosophy was, the person that paid for a ticket to be there should get the exact same experience as someone who paid for a ticket to be there on Tuesday.
Exactly. Yep.
And that hit me really, really hard in the chest as I reflected upon not being at my booth for you. You brought Phoenix E.O.D. out to SEMA to represent Phoenix E.O.D. under the House of Rags banner, and I wasn't there for that. And for that, I owe you a crazy apology, and that I should have been there to represent the House of Rags and not just Phoenix E.O.D. And for that, I owe you and Eddie and all of House of Rags.
You were there.
A massive apology. No, I wasn't.
Look, Papa needs the Griot's Garage video. You got to do Papa's solid. Go get the Griot's Garage. It's okay. It's okay. Look,
Papa can go find one of the homeless people.
Was there a line hanging out the booth waiting to see what Titan could do? Yes, there was. Look, it's all right. It happens. But that Griot's Garage video turned out real good. So good job, everybody.
Yeah. So if anybody needs any real good camera work, I'm available.
He's available. Yep.
Okay. Very nice.
But then Eileen showed up mysteriously out of nowhere. That was pretty cool.
We had a good time. It was great.
She made me cry.
Yep.
Especially when I saw Eddie stared at me like, I feel like I should know you from somewhere, but I don't know where.
That's a good question, Fred. Where is Eddie? I'll be a little bit late.
That is a good question.
He said I'll be 15 minutes late. Where are we now?
Yeah. What he had to go see?
Half an hour. We're a half an hour into the show.
I'm going to play.
Emilio. Oh, look at that, huh? Look at that. You speak his name 3 times and he shows up. Candyman.
He's like the Candyman. Yeah.
Hello.
How's it going, sir? How was your play? What's the review?
It was the Wicked movie. I mean,
The Wicked. That's what it is.
It was all right.
It's just like 1960s. You know, white and black people hate each other.
Oh yeah, Aaron just
right.
recapped us the 1930s
Yeah,
black
some
and white
kinda-
show. It
yeah.
was sounded interesting.
Gunslinger,
So
something.
I bet he would like Wicked. You like Wicked, sir?
Wicked was good. I didn't cry. Like, you know what movie blew my mind in 2024? The
What's
Wild
that?
Robot blew my mind. That movie
Did it?
was,
The what?
bro. The Wild Robot felt like real life to me.
No, that movie. What's the one with the cartoons and they're all feelings, emotions, and the
Ooh,
anxiety?
Inside
one?
Out.
That
I
one.
don't know. That movie sucked.
That was,
You haven't seen
that
it?
was a good
Oh
one.
my god,
No,
that
that
one
movie
got
was
me.
hot dookie cheeks too.
Nah,
I'm
it was
so
good.
Like, you don't know what good movie.
yeah,
is.
like Joey said, we all got COVID. I've been.
Yeah, Joey gave everybody COVID at
It
the
wasn't
booth.
even Joey. I think it was the Horn Fremont.
The
that hugged me.
secret
Right,
was
well,
you just drink alcohol the whole week because the two people who didn't drink alcohol were sick as a dog. This guy seems okay. Says his
Yeah, I
chest
didn't get
is a little
anything.
clogged up.
Yeah, but that was
I think it
because
was those Jaeger
was-
shots that saved us.
I was sitting next to the original China person on the flight back, and I was on Spirit
Oh, boy.
Airlines, so you know that we were packed in there really.
And that's
hard.
gonna wrap this show up. We'll see you
Yeah.
next year.
Hey, we've already been. Wait a second, we've
Yeah,
I was
already
like,
been.
I don't know where this is going, but
We've
he
I
said
feel like it's going
China.
somewhere.
We've
I was
already been
All
scrubbed
right.
because of Creed. Thank you very much. So it doesn't matter what I say. At this point,
China
I'm just
and
talking
Spirit.
to
I was done.
space.
Oh my lord! I can't believe how sideways you
Oh,
just came out.
Lord.
Like,
Eddie, how you feeling?
I'm still sick. The family has COVID still, so I had 3
Oh.
details
Good
this
Lord.
weekend.
Oh shit!
3
They are
details
just
this
throwing
weekend.
Punches. God damn.
Ugh.
That's the secret. You just gotta get out the booth.
Well,
and
you
take
didn't
a walk.
hear? You didn't hear? Aaron's the only not non-snake oil in the whole booth.
That's right.
Yeah,
I
that's
should have brought
true.
that up.
That's true. Yeah.
I should bring
That's
that up.
true.
Yeah.
Aaron's the only non-snake person. Look, we're all snakes, I guess, dude.
He
you know?
cheered. He cheered when he read that. He went,
Yeah.
"Woo!"
Yeah, well, you know.
Middle of season.
He did. He yelled real loud too. That's. I mean, when he was at the booth, because let's be
Oh,
honest,
come on now.
you were hit and miss on that
Oh.
booth. If it wasn't for,
I've been roasting him for 30 minutes straight. Here it is. Look, Phoenix guy was the only person we're talking to there. Kudos to the pay. Speaking of which, we got to talk about the Pay It Forward
what
campaign.
is it? The
hell
rest
is
of
this
them
banana
are
chip?
the
Where's he
regular
at?
are Snake Oil. Him and Juice WRLD are twins.
Banana chips and,
Yeah.
shout out to banana chips.
Thank you, banana chips. Your
He
check
cheers.
is in the mail.
This man cheered in the booth. Middle of the woo.
No, not even he yelled it. Eileen, before you came, he was like screaming. I thought he had won the lotto and that he was done making chemicals.
Nope.
The
The
This
way
guy-
he
Look,
celebrated,
there are-
I thought, oh my gosh, he must have had a killer day because he was screaming.
All right, for the record,
oh boy, not this flask. Oh my
Mhm.
lord.
you know the whole thing about never
two.
meet your heroes or hanging out with somebody because this guy
This is intermission, everyone.
he is Arrested Development at age 12. Like I had to get him up in the morning. I had to brush his teeth. I had to get him dressed. He
What
forgot-
hotel were you at, dude?
we
Dude,
were
they
at,
were on Fremont.
Yeah, we were at the plaza. It was awesome. It was.
You
No
and
wonder
got-
they were late
by
every
the
day.
way,
Yeah.
Jamie, you are a gosh darn genius. Having your room key and having
Mhm.
our room key, we
Wait, don't
parked
say
for
that loud.
free the
Yeah, don't tell
entire
me that.
time because we had free parking at our hotel and you had free parking at your hotel,
Mhm.
and
Yep.
all we had to, just it was the best.
Yeah.
So
What
like-
Rick Smith said was awesome. What's actually funny is it won't be long before we do stuff.
Yeah. Correct.
I'm
about
enjoying.
selling
I'm
stuff.
The
enjoying these
plan's
stuff.
coming together.
Like my
The
selling
plan
stuff,
is
we
coming together.
sold out of the Phoenix stuff.
Sure
over the last
did.
couple weeks.
Apex soap gone.
Gone.
So big restock on Phoenix.
Hydra
Hopefully
was
this next week.
gone.
yeah, it's
Hydra
already it's already
gone.
it's packaged up and ready to be picked up.
So Phoenix is
Let's get that package.
Phoenix is hanging in there with the big boys. So
Mm-hmm.
we're real proud of this little bird brand taking flight.
Unbelievable. Like even to be just mentioned with some of these cats that have been around for decades it's pretty humbling. So
Yeah.
anyway, so
That
let's
was,
let's,
an
let's
awkward.
wait,
awkward
wait a second. Let's
silence.
talk about that for a second. This is something that I really wanted to dial in. Now that you guys are
Mhm.
on the map,
Mhm.
right? I mean, keeping it real, and Jamie the Cleaner, and now it is Thor and
Yeah, but
Detail Co.
Let's shout out the boys because I think we did some misdemeanors. So the Detail podcast, the Detail Grind podcast, Fridays. Go to like and subscribe to them. But yeah, we're back. The boys are. When I say the boys are back, me and Jamie have been taking L's for like 2
What?
months. You don't know what
I
happens
ain't
in the
know
background.
this.
I take all shots. I'm taking all kind of shots. Crickets being called. Yeah, Jamie don't care, but
Nope.
I'm glad that we're better off today than we were a month ago. If I'm being honest.
Sure, and I mean, like Joey came out to SEMA, and I mean, there were hugs all around. Like, it was great to see him. And I mean, did you know
100%.
that he was that tall?
Oh, I knew.
Yeah.
I knew he was a bit.
Holy moly!
We said he was a giant.
Skyscraper,
He
Years.
bro.
was a
Like,
giant. Like,
his
holy-
balls were at the eye level of like.
Yeah.
Carlos
I was
Serrano.
like, wow! Thanks for washing those for me, because they are
Like,
right there.
when Carlos put that, that thumbnail of just Joey's waist
Oh, yeah,
to
that
his
was great.
face.
Carlos is something else.
Carlos
And then-
is a trip. I tell you
Yeah.
what, if
Jaeger.
anybody's out there that hasn't gone to SEMA, you need to be a part of this crew, because everybody is just absolutely is a riot. But anyway, where I was driving this bus was like, you guys, you two have a slightly different experience than I have had starting a business. Where basically I came out cold making products. And you guys have already had like a presence of who you guys are, and then you united, became the House of Rags, and then you have the Detail Co. Would you be willing to talk to me a little bit about how that happened, that how that all developed, and then like the challenges that you guys have faced? Because like, even yesterday I ran into a product where one of my vendors, where I get my raws from, he called me up and he said, "Hey, when are you going to pick up this stuff?" And I'm like, "What do you mean, when am I going to pick up the stuff? It was on the truck yesterday. I got an email that said it was picked up yesterday." And he's like, "Well, I'm looking at it right now, and nobody's picked up these raws." And so then I call the 3PL, and I'm like, "Hey, Lauren, how come?" And she's like, "Oh, well, I guess it wasn't ready, and so they just kicked it to the curb till today, which is Friday." And I'm like,
You asked the loaded question, so I don't know if Jamie wants to start off. I guess we got to start the beginning.
Well, don't you know, Aaron? 3PLs apparently make chemicals. That's what I've
Yes,
heard on.
That's what I heard too. They make chemicals.
They make
Damn, I
all
didn't
the
know that.
chemicals. They
Well,
make
You didn't
is
hear?
it-
You didn't hear? All
Three-
of our DIYs and Detail Co. and pans all made in the same.
well,
The
three,
same
some
3PL?
3PL. All right,
same
so
3PL.
I'm also a 3PL, but what that
Mhm.
what that means for me is people will send me their products, regardless. It could be chemicals, it could be toys, it could be tools, it could be whatever.
Correct.
And then when an order comes in, I grab their product off of one of my shelves, drop it in a
exactly.
box, and I ship it
Mhm.
out.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's what a
exactly.
3PL is.
But you're not mixing
Third-party-
chemicals at the 3PL.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's called third-party logistics. It's a third
Correct.
party is handling
that's-
your stuff.
That's how it
insane.
works.
Yeah.
All right, so I guess that's answer the question. Your question was, we came out hot. How did we start the Detail Co. stuff all at once with launching Thor?
Well, I'm looking for the Batman origin story of Thor.
It all started with this guy.
Of Detail Co.
He
And
needs to drink his coffee over here.
and then the
Me-
third question would be, what are some of like the biggest problems that you guys have encountered making it all work?
Yep. So it started with this guy wanting to make a pad and a compound.
I was
He was
close
like,
already.
Who are you
I was
pointing
close.
to?
Eddie.
Whichever
Oh.
guy this way.
And this is
Oh, yeah.
this is
If you
before
want- you
we.
did there. Now
There
you
you
can
go.
point to
There you
it.
go. Now I can point that way.
This guy, this idiot. But look, but this was before we all had our own podcast, by the way. So we're on the same page. This was like 3 weeks after the first Pink episode.
Okay.
Jamie, are you gonna finish the story? He froze. He's in
Huh?
like Chattanooga.
I thought you were telling the story. What are you
No,
talking about?
you started it. Finish it out.
He
Okay,
wants to make
I'll finish.
pads. All right.
Okay, this guy's.
I said
he's
I'm
the
not
worst.
making pads right now. All right, you go do that. I'm gonna do that later. So I just
No,
kept doing
I
it.
had asked him 4 times because I was working on this in the background, right? Because I said, you know what would be cool is if we started with pads and compounds. He gave me the eyes. You see the eyes he gives you now?
Yeah.
He was like, no.
What inspired you to start with that idea?
Because I like cutting paint. And I was
And you
like,
felt
what
like there was nothing in the industry that could
I
give
felt
you.
like the it was too expensive. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't
Okay.
know. I'm just talking out my anus right now, right? So
Yeah.
I was like, be cool if I could just, start with pads and compounds. So I had messaged Rupes to see if they will white label my pads. Just so everyone knows, all my pads are white labeled through Buffett Shine, right? And then Jamie's like, no. And then we went from that to like, okay, what if I started the chemical line? So I started testing about a year ago, everything. And I asked Jamie again. Jamie said, and I quote, after I win this T.O.R championship. Then when he won the T.O.R championship, I was like, you ready? Because I had the first version of version 8, but it wasn't dialed in yet. So he's like, after he won, he's like, I'm ready.
Ooh, Vienna sausages.
I love sausages.
I almost brought them.
That sounds real weird saying that out loud.
That's what I heard about you, Eddie.
Oh my
And he said it real seductive too. It's like, I like
Especially
sausages.
after Vegas.
Oh my lord! But
Anyways,
after the T.O.R thing, after that, it kind of spiraled out of control because we went from let's do pads. He said no. Then I asked him again for chemicals. He's like, I'm ready after this. And then after that, it just went from what if we did towels, and then his eyes, like he saw his wife for the first time, went like this.
Yeah, I make some rags.
All right,
That's the easy part.
so that's
So anyway, it started out. He had some samples, early samples, sent them to me, and then we started testing them. And hey, that's how it happens,
Yeah.
JB20.
So then it propelled real fast after that. It's honestly a big blur.
Okay. Yeah.
Then it went
Product
from like
testing.
product testing was kind of rough. That's rough.
So I have a team that I've kind of built. Obviously I started out lucky because I got the 4 horsemen right away, and then I have 5 field engineers relatively local to me that I was able to work with that are actually detailers to help refine my product line. What is that for you guys? Like, how do you? I mean, you both have detailed experience. Do you have a process?
Just us.
No. So what we did was we split it kind of like down the middle. Like I tackled soaps. He tackled compound and rinseless. Spray sealant we kind of both worked on. So we just split kind of the workload down the middle.
I tested the foam, the soap on like 5 different foam cannons. Couldn't get the foam.
Yeah, this dude's telling me the soap won't foam. I'm like, if foam's good on my side.
Yeah,
So what we found out is swamp water helps you out a lot when it's in the middle of the summer and you're running 100-degree water through your hose. That can help soap out a lot. So when it gets to the Pocatella in the cold water and someone has their PSI turned all the way down in their Kranzel pressure washer, it can cause some problems with the soap foaming.
Well, not even that. Even now we're working on a product that it was foaming for him,
right?
Not foaming for me. So I just take notes. I use dilutions. I write it down. I use what foam cannons I use, and we test a lot before we move forward.
Your, I guess your duo mentality for example, when I had version 1 of Apex soap, and it was that real thick molasses.
Yeah.
My neighbor next door, he had such problems using it in his power washer. It was so inconsistent because it was really kind of hard to dilute with water, which was kind of what brought us to the point, well, maybe we should be using less thickening agent and more of a surfactant. Surfactants naturally foam. And that's kind of what helped develop the version 2. And then when we discovered this new surfactant, that's why we have now version 3. But that being said, my mentality when it comes to if one person's experiencing that problem, then there's probably a plethora of people out there that aren't saying anything that are experiencing the same problem. So I'm going to universally solve that problem.
Yeah, well, everybody has different water. Everybody has different setups. Even foam cannons act differently, different places. Soap's pretty hard.
Yeah,
soaps are real hard to get right. Yeah. So
the problem with the first version is that this guy, the one left to me, was like, you know what? It's got to be triple concentrated. I got to use a quarter of an ounce to 1,000 mils of water.
I wanted to make the most concentrated soap in the history of soaps. No one was going to touch it.
It's not working.
It was impossible.
That's why we have Apex.
Well,
It's Apex.
It's the top.
It's-
It's the top of the. It's the top of the
It's the
mountain.
peak. You did it. I don't know how you did it and sold it for $9.99 for 20 years, but
Yeah.
my soap turned
That's 'cause
out
he
like
saved- he saved
$300
on
a
all the
gallon. I'm like, oh, I
sprayers.
guess we can't do that.
Yeah, we
Because
dialed in the
I-
soap.
It's because I saved on the sprayers. Exactly right.
You buy this-
Ear
He
sprayers.
bought all
three
those shit
pump
sprayers.
chumps. Yeah, you buy
Yeah.
3 pump chumps. You can spend money elsewhere, I guess. There you go. So
Hey, but that soap
Also-
he made was
Yeah.
for the first soap he made. Who got us dialed in was Isabel. We were on a phone call at like 11 o'clock at night, and this
She
is
reeled it
literally
in.
the 4th batch we have tested in the last 2 weeks. And Isabel's like, "Dad, Mr. Jamie, use hot water." I go, "What? What does that matter? Use hot water, foam the world.
on the world.
Foam the world." I said, "We can't have that because not everyone's going to use hot water, right?
Right.
It has to work with high TDS. It has to work in my conditions, and it has to work with my water. Because if someone else is like on Jamie's end, it's always going to work." So Isabel's like, "Dad, just mix it with hot water." I was like, "Oh man, big brain." After that moment, we decided this ain't working for us, so we had to go back to the drawing board on that soap.
Yep. So, and what I figured out in this industry as well is even chemists are like trained to make basically the cheapest product possible, and then so the company can turn around and sell it for the highest, amount of profits. And
Right.
you have to literally train chemists to make good crap. Is what I
Yeah.
figured out in this industry.
Yeah.
'Cause
100%.
We'll try and make you the crappiest crap for crap.
Well, I do want to say it's Thanksgiving's coming up, boys and lady.
Happy Thanksgiving.
I want to say shout out to our chemists because we push them pretty hard.
yeah,
and we
Our
have a
chemist
lot
hates
of
me.
back and forth.
I'd
and
stop
we-
talking to him.
We get a lot of anger comments, but I love my chemist. I love his family. I love everything he's done for us. And without him, T.H.O.R wouldn't exist, right? So shout out to
Yeah.
my chemist because we are, Aaron. I'm telling you,
You don't want to work with us.
dicks, bro.
Yeah, you
dicks.
don't want to work with.
No, it's
You
the
don't want to
worst.
work with us.
It's worst. Because here's what I've learned, right? Like, Nemesis flop. So I don't think people say it's not a flop, but it literally was made supposed to not to foam. When it started foaming, you didn't want to be part of that text message.
Yeah.
It was like I like we're
Hey,
scrutinized.
Foam
so
Town
you gotta
USA,
make-
I accept your apology. That's all. I do. It's okay. I get it. I understand now.
Yeah.
All right. There's a couple of questions that have been that I've starred because they keep asking the same thing, and it was basically
What's the
did I talk to Pan about the Apex?
You did talk
And
about
then
it.
what did Pan say about your V3? And the answer is quite simple. I did ask him about that question, and
Later, Smurf.
whatever,
What?
dude. Smurf, you know
Dude,
what?
he's got a-
I
he's
only
got a
spent
family
3
out
hours
here.
filming
He's got
your
a family.
stupid Griot's Garage
That
video.
Griot's Garage
And you can't
video.
even hang out for
Hey,
half an hour.
where was
On
the
point.
Phoenix video? That's what I'm asking. One of your
Oh,
horsemen didn't do nothing for you. Hey, one of your horsemen was like, "Hey, Grills, let me give you 8 hours."
Oh, mic drop. I'm out. That's all you needed. Thank you, Eddie.
Hey,
Enjoy dinner, Papa.
It's more-
Yeah,
it's more
enjoy
like-
dinner,
it's more
Smurf.
like 2.5 horsemen.
You bum.
Oh my lord.
Not
Anyway,
to make
the point is,
Alino
I did
horsemen,
ask him
dude.
about it, and after
My G in the house.
Clean Period came out, there is no conversation after that. So his Car Pro Reset doesn't exist anymore. Apex doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, you're out. Did you see his rankings? Number 1, baby.
I'm sure.
Number 1.
I'm sure.
You weren't on there. Number 1.
His
dog.
rankings where? Jamie, where were the
The best.
It's
The
the best. Period.
Hey, Aaron, you were there in real life, right?
Yeah.
How much was I riding Pan?
Oh, dude. It was probably the highlight of being at SEMA because
that,
you have a
yeah.
guy who's really, really kind of, how do I describe? He's not used to Eddie. That's for sure. But like the way that you roast everybody, like you roast everybody equally, and it's a beautiful thing. And you're surgical when it comes to roasting people.
He's surgical.
You really are. And half the words that you say I don't even understand, probably because I'm a boomer, and you're just like, that slaps. I don't. What does that mean? I don't know.
Never say that again.
Anyway,
I mean,
right?
the way
Yeah,
you said it
I'm not.
kinda sounded like-
I don't have the
I'm
right.
not subscribing.
Anyway, the point of the story is that I think that you probably are the one person on the planet that can get away with talking to him and roasting him the way that you do, with getting the outcome that you get, which is genuine laughter. He genuinely laughs at your jokes at his expense. And that was something that was really nice to watch and nice to see. And even, having him laugh at some of my jokes that weren't directed at him, but they were directed at you guys. Like, it kind of, I felt like towards the end of SEMA, he was really kind of one of us, which was nice, because he's always been kind of
him telling us the story about the guy who almost killed us. We were going to a meeting that night, and I saw a side of Pan that a lot of people don't see, right? He was one of the boys, and then him telling that story, that's how Pan was at SEMA. And you guys Aaron, the whole time, that's how he was. Pan unplugged.
Yeah, I think that he kind of loosened up. Like day 2, day 3, he started to really loosen up, and I think he really enjoyed himself.
And he picked the worst hotel in the world.
Worst hotel in the world.
No,
I will say this,
nice
for someone who was away from his booth for maybe
4 days,
3 hours.
You were gone for 3 days, dog.
Bro, that is not true. That
literally
is not,
you put up a mirror and it says "wash me" and walked away.
That is not true.
I had to start cleaning it with our glass cleaner because he wasn't there to do his demo.
And then the only time you showed up is when we started using our $80,000 glass cleaner. Yeah, I'm just gonna start making videos and not.
All I'm saying is that he was at the booth the least of all of us, and you guys never roasted him about that at all. That's
because he's the best. Period.
You let the best period do whatever he wants. All right.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
You let the champ run the camp.
What did he say? What did he say? We're at a dinner, and he goes, I got 1 million subscribers. And Pan, no one gives a shit about your 1 million subscribers. That's what Pan said. Pan, you remember that, Jimmy? I was like, he's like, I got 1 million subscribers. I can tell you right now, no one gives a flying F word about your 1 million subscribers, bro.
I would say, hey, speaking of which, and not for nothing, Pan definitely had fans that were there to see him.
Dude, a lot.
But the person that had the most people in their booth the entire time was
Bio-Bombs.
I mean, he had 3 rows deep of people at any given minute.
In my mind, I thought he would. Here's what I felt like he was doing, and I'm gonna be honest. Where's Christian at? I was like, is he selling weed from these baggies or what? Because his line was too deep.
Well, first of all, he's 9 foot tall.
Yeah.
So you see him from a mile away. He's got this glorious beard.
He's got Gandalf's beard.
He got the tight pants, tight medium shirt. I mean, he's out there rocking. A good looking fella. I mean, and then the Bio-Bombs, what makes them special is not only are they the best in auto detailing, but they also the best, like cleaning apartments or any odor problem. They have the problem for you. You know what I mean? You can put the stuff in your house, that kind of deal. So that's what makes Bio-Bomb special. Is
not only that, he's so personable.
Sector.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
so
he's really
gosh,
good just
he's
himself.
Got charisma
He's like a
on
magnet.
top of charisma. It's
like he's got more game than Parker Brothers in a lot of variations. Like he's like, yo, what's up, man? It's good to see you here, bro. We're gonna let me walk you over here and talk about the fatty patty. I'm like, who talks like that, bro?
Fatty patty.
Who talks like that,
right?
Dude?
He's got a radio voice, and that's because it's years of smoking or vaping or whatever he does, and is.
Yeah,
and just like, come on, dude.
Got the nice raspiness to it.
Yeah, he does, and he's got the beard. He's got
he's everything. He's that guy.
He's got it.
I told him
the whole package.
You're my spirit animal, and if you weren't so tall, I'd kidnap you.
And then he's the kind of guy who would
you're too big.
He's the kind of dude who would call you, and then when you call him back, he sends you the voicemail. So I hate you. The only time I seen him happy is when we were at Vegas, and then the first 2 nights eating there was the worst dinners ever.
Yeah,
ever. I don't even know how that happens. Like
it's the worst ever.
It was so bad. It was so bad, and
it was so much money.
like here's the thing, like there's an old saying that says pizza is like sex, even when it's bad it's still good.
That's a lie from
That
the
is
devil.
not the case. You've proven
I'm glad
that
I missed
wrong.
all of that.
Oh,
Oh,
that was
God,
like
it
you
was-
walk away and got chlamydia and it wasn't worth it.
Ooh.
That's like,
The best part was we thought like the waiter at that pizza place was like, we thought everybody was new or something, and Aaron's like, how long have you been working here? And he's like, 8 months. We're like, no way.
oh, dude,
It was the
everyone-
worst service, the worst pizza. I mean, it was atrocious.
and there was nobody in the restaurant. We couldn't
It was
understand why
dead. It was like it was a money laundering operation.
yeah, it was like
Yeah.
it was like an hour wait to get the pizza after we ordered it,
longer than that, bro.
and there was nobody there.
It was awful.
Oh, and what happened to this guy? What happened to this guy? He was like, yo, me and Christian at the end of the table, we're all both from Philadelphia. And we got Godfrey at the end of the table. And we talked to this dude. He's like, yo, I'm from Jersey. I'm like, oh, really? Cool. And he said, what do you think about the pizza here? He goes, man, I'm about to tell you, the pizza here is wild. It's great, this and that. And we're like, oh, okay. So we talked to the guy. I'm like, hey, I'll get something with the meats in it. And Christian is like, yo, I'm going to get a cheese. He asked the dude, yo, can I get a cheese? He goes, we don't do that here. He goes,
What?
What?
he said, bro, the
You don't
dude
do
leaned
cheese?
in.
You
He
don't
was
do
like-
cheese?
He was
You
like,
just
what'd you say?
completely eliminated all of the vegans in the universe.
He was
Or
like,
not vegan,
no, we don't do
vegetarians?
cheese. We do margarita pizzas. I go, what in the heck is a margarita pizza?
Oh,
Came out
that's
with
where they
leaves
give
on
you
it.
like 3 slices of mozzarella cheese and a slice of basil. That's a margarita. Yay.
Yeah, there was leaves on it.
Mm-mm.
Cheese
Josh-
pizza isn't pizza.
Hey,
Tim.
shiny lights in
What?
the house. X's and O's. Good to see you guys.
Cheese
Good to
pizza
see you and me. Christy's
is
is
been
every pizza.
Yeah.
Every pizza starts with cheese pizza.
right. Exactly. Plain is cheese pizza.
No,
Mhm.
we're from the city. We don't eat margarita pizzas. You get cheese or meat lovers. No, there's no in between, dude.
It's just cheese or pepperoni.
I'll drink
the
to that.
end.
There's no in between. You know, Aaron, right? There's no in between. We don't walk around and be like, hey guys,
Hey, guys.
let's get a vegetarian pizza and a
Aaron's
pineapple.
from Jersey. He has pretty pizza out there.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Transplant. Thank you very much. Transplant. Very important.
Transplant.
Don't
Okay.
Interesting.
don't
All right.
hold it against me. I got
Mhm.
roped in here by
Mhm.
You're not
Dirty
even from New
Jersey.
Jersey. You're not even from the.
easy. But you about to tread some lines here, son. That man is a national treasure. You about to cross some serious lines. All right. Anyway, all right. Back to Thor.
You look at this hamburger meat hanging out, bro. Let me put my shirt up. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
I didn't
I
think there was enough, to be honest.
I had it all hanging out. All right, go ahead. Ask a question.
So so far, what's been the biggest challenge that you've had? 1 as Thor, and then 2 as Detail Co. Go.
Getting rags. You know how long it took to get
Supply
rags? A
chain. So
long
you're saying
time.
supply chains is your biggest problem?
Boats.
It's
Okay.
What you think?
For Thor itself, it's making sure we're aligned. Because I would never blame the 3PL because we're one company because we use them to fulfill all our stuff.
Yeah.
So it's having the right alignment and how we box a package. Like for example, right? You have to have weighted boxes. If it's over 20 pounds, you can't use the same box that you would use for 10 pounds, right? Box have weight limits. Not having the right tape, not packaging right. That's been the biggest hurdle in my opinion.
So like lining, kind of trusting these outside sources that we have
Yep.
to source.
We can't. Yeah,
kind of
we
deal.
can't really say outside for 3PL because we're married. It's like we slept with them, right? So they had our kid, so we can't go
Yeah, but
anywhere.
we can't be there and make sure
Yeah.
they're packing these boxes right.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
we did meet with them, so we have some things in place. So it's
Mhm.
the progression is a little
It's
slower
getting
than what
there.
I want. And then detail call, I'll just go first, and I'll have this guy go. It's
Extra cheese.
People
It
want to
was-
talk
it
about
was-
pizza.
it was the unexpected, right? Where you do all your tests and you're like, dang, this is good to go. And get that first text and you're like, yo, why is this soap? That's been the hurdle, right? Because it's a startup culture kind of mentality. Like I expected more because I have a high threshold.
So
really, that's my biggest detail goal.
yeah, so we expect kind of these outside sources to match our, level where we.
Expectation.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
kind of been, I think, the hardest part for sure.
100%.
You mean like with your
I
3PO?
remember. I
Yeah, like
remember in the
everything,
very
chemists and
everything.
suppliers and all that.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
everything.
Bottles, like people don't
Probably one
understand
of
the
the-
struggle with bottles is, first of all, bottles cost. Hear me out, everyone. So the cost of chemicals, take that out of the equation. It's the cost of bottling. It's the cost of putting
Labels.
labels. It's the
Mhm.
cost of the cap. The cap
Yep.
costs money, and if you have to buy a certain threshold in order to meet a discount that might be beneficial to the user, like being on this side of it, I would never say something's too expensive. Does that make sense?
I love you for saying all of those things that my heart has been just. I mean,
It's
yes,
the struggle, huh?
like just preach that, man, preach it. Oh God.
Yeah.
What product on the detail co side? What product has been like your problem child?
For me,
This guy's.
Titan. Titan is my flagship. Titan is what Phoenix is known for, and Titan has given me the most problems with that gosh darn braking.
Yeah, so it's your flagship, and it's giving you the most problems.
Yep.
Just like ours was Nemesis.
Well, and then what's wild is this. Like, here's what I don't get, and I appreciate everybody because there's a lot of love and there's a lot of people who like what you like, right? What I learned is, we hadn't had anybody pour it out yet because I'm like, okay, it's not that bad. But what my pastor used to say, not that bad, it's not that good. But people love it, and in my mind, I'm like, dang man, I expected more. I think what it did teach me though is that there's another thing we can make out of it. So it brought us full circle to another product we're making, made out of Nemesis. Foaming Nemesis, but it doesn't. When you put on a panel, it doesn't foam on the panel. It dies right away. That's just the wild part to me. I don't get it, but that's been the one. The rest of the stuff actually is real good.
Yeah, we haven't encountered too many more problems. The sealant, is a little streaky in some jugs. Other people's had really good success with it. So we think we had a settlement issue for the first batches. They were waiting on labels to kind of get around, start labeling stuff. So we think stuff settled, didn't get shook up enough again. So it happens.
It is crazy because that sealant, we had to retest the batch because he, and this is like I said, I love my chemist because he hears us, and I know it frustrates him. But like we had one dude who had so much actives in his bottle, it looked like a white person on the car, like a
it looked like you put a coating on and then just walked away, and it like rainbowed, and it was a streaky disaster. Lord, that bottle was loaded.
Yeah, cut that mud 1 to 4, 1 to 8. But the new stuff that we tested from the batch that they pour down, because now they're blending as they pour down, so it always stabilizes. So that one's real good. But I think Nemesis was the one that,
Yeah.
Our Thor Pals packaging in Ziplocs. Yes. Yeah, the next round of towels will have the more official packaging. But yes, right now, Ziplocs. Yeah.
We actually rushed it that way, or it would have been another 2 months.
Yeah.
Hey, just to chime in here real fast, we have been going for about an hour, and we haven't given anything away.
Give it away.
I'd love to give something away. We could give something away from Thor, or we can go Phoenix, whatever you guys.
Well, Jimmy and I have some news for the thing, so let's talk about that, and then we'll do a giveaway.
Okay. Yeah, let's do that.
All right, hit me.
All right, so the
Is this breaking news?
Campaign.
Are we hearing it here
Breaking news. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Look, so first off, tell us.
Breaking news.
First off, tell us about the Pay It Forward campaign a little bit.
Oh, all right. So the Pay It Forward campaign is as such. It technically runs year round, whereas the warehouse of Phoenix accepts donations all year round from everybody and anybody. Doesn't matter what chemical company it represents or product line it represents. We don't care. It's not about it should be bigger than Phoenix. It should be bigger than anybody that's involved in it. It's about the community. And we accept all these donations from chemicals to tools to shop supplies. And then between Thanksgiving and Christmas, we accept nominations of somebody that just might need some help. It could be a brand new detailer. It could be somebody down on their luck. I know from the old company that I used to work for, they would say, this is one of the this is one of the only professions that you can just pick up and make enough money to feed your family for the day. You know what I mean? Even if you're just washing a car and not doing any kind of paint correction, you can feed your family off of detailing. And then obviously the more proficient that you get, the more that you can charge and so on and so forth. But the idea behind the Pay It Forward campaign is to give, especially during, the 4 death months, November, December, January, February, where nobody's washed in anything unless you live in Hawaii, Florida, or California, Southern California. Nobody's washing any cars. So we found it to be a really good idea that in those 4 months, at Christmas time, when money is tight and people are worried about, can I celebrate the holidays or not, that we have the ability to maybe take a little bit of burden off of their shoulders. I couldn't have started Phoenix E.O.D. without the help of so many people, my 4 horsemen, my investors, my family.
Wait, you have investors?
I do.
Oh, that's
100%. There's no way, dude.
Wow, you can't
there
start a
is
company
no-
without it. You can't start a company without investors.
Oh my lord!
What?
And I showed you this sheet of how
Why?
much stuff I
Why
have
are
on the
you guys
water.
are you guys getting crap?
Oh, all the
Yeah.
time. Oh, yo, my god!
How dare
You
we?
got an investor.
How dare we? Anyway,
Man, I lined up investors
forward.
before I even announced the company. Like, it was kind of one of those things where I went around to everybody, and I went to the 4 horsemen, and I was like, would you support me if I do it? And then I went to my family and said, if we do this, just know that I'm not going to be around for 5 years. Like, you can do a funeral for me for 5 years, because if we do this, it's going to take everything that I have. And then I went around and I sought money to start the project. And then I filed for a business license. Like that was filing for a business license was the last thing that I did before before starting the process. So yeah, 100%, dude. Like, if I didn't have backers,
no, it's over.
Yeah, I wouldn't even start it.
Yeah,
I couldn't have started. There was no way. Like, unless you're, unless you're Obsessed Garage, where you make millions of dollars off of Wall Street, or you know what I mean. Like, you're not doing it.
American dream. Anyway, Phoenix Pay It Forward campaign. Look, Phoenix rise from the ash. Pay it forward. Send donations to Phoenix E.O.D. 404 Bloomfield Drive, Suite 1, West Berlin, New Jersey 08091. Hey,
what are we
hit
doing?
it up. Look, we're gonna send you a couple of our detail co-polishers, definitely to contribute to the campaign for sure. Brand new, we'll ship them straight to you, that kind of deal. Not used or nothing. Nope, we're sending them to you. I know you want like used stuff and that kind of deal, but we're gonna send you 2 brand spanking new ones. And what else, Eddie? What else you want to give to Pay It Forward?
We'll give $100 gift card to whoever you pick.
There you go. And then they can select their own chemicals from T.H.O.R. and get loaded up.
Wait. All right, slow down. Are you sure about this?
Oh yeah,
that's unbelievably generous, and
that's all right. Did you see what Chelsea gave? She gave steamers. Chelsea's was tremendous.
Chelsea she was just like top rope, boom, steamer, vacuum extractor.
Someone's gonna have a full shop,
dude. She gave me like 1,000 coatings, and I'm like, okay, I hope to find a home for everything. I promise I will do my best. Humberto has sent in polishers. Ryan Hansen has sent in polishers. Rick Smith has sent in pads.
What else you need? Maybe we don't send polishers. What does the Pay It Forward campaign need right now? You think?
You really want to know?
Yeah, for real.
You're gonna hate me for saying this.
No. What?
We could use some rags.
Oh, there you go then. Yeah, okay.
We could use some rags.
You know what?
From the House
we take
of
back to polishers. Jim put an order in his
I'll send you some. Hopefully, I get you a goat. If not, I'll send you my goat.
The goat's gone, bro.
Is it? Is both the diva and the goat gone? Oh my lord!
All right, so for $100 gift card,
I have one in a package though. I'll send it over.
The House of Rags. The first person to tell me.
Well, no, this is for the Pay It Forward.
Oh, this is for the Pay It Forward. Wait.
No, you didn't hear everything we said. We're doing all the rags from the House of Rags. And then for the pay it forward person, the person you pick who is your main guy or lady, we're gonna give them $100 to Thor so they could get what they need.
There you go. Chemical. So we'll send the box of towels and a $100 gift card
And
for
the
chemicals.
$100
Then they can
gift
pick off whatever chemicals they want. So that's what we'll do.
Right.
But since you brought it up, I say we do drop a $50 gift card right now for the chat.
Yeah, that's
Everybody
fine.
watching at home.
Okay.
So there you go.
All right.
That's
So
what we
for
give
the,
away
for the
today.
chat giveaway, man, you guys move. I should probably stop.
Take notes. You just
What's the
I
question?
should
What's the
stop.
question? Do you have a question?
Put the juice
I have a
down,
question.
son.
The
Hey,
question
Eileen,
was
you
this.
you taking
Let's
notes
go.
for this guy? Because I'll get a message tomorrow of where's the PO. I'm like, dog, we sent you the PO 8 days ago.
Listen, I've got a running
However,
list.
that did
for
show
this
up
boomer over
in
here.
that did show up in
I got
spam
it.
for sure, for real. Like
I got a boomer list just for him.
That boomer list is legit.
We go over it frequently
Mike,
throughout the
you
week.
need to stop being hurtful. All right, they're throwing numbers at me, and I get.
Can you do
All right,
me
for
a
a
favor,
$50
Eileen?
gift card, tell me what booth was House of Rags at SEMA this year?
Oh, 14 something, wasn't it?
Nope,
You can't give the
you
answer.
are wrong.
That was DIY. My bad. 14.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh,
We
There's
we
a DIY
see-
too, bro.
We see who Eileen likes.
Oh, what happened to Eileen?
Oh.
She's having a technical issue. Sorry, everybody. Eileen has a technical problem.
DIY tuber over here.
Unbelievable.
She's like,
Unbelievable.
hey guys, the DIY is 15452 North Hall.
I'm going to drive go-karts with Ivan later.
He's like, I got handpicked. I'm like,
That
yeah,
was
dude.
like-
that was a
I'm like-
great. It was a great.
Yeah, I'm
event.
like, hey Eileen, what we doing later? And she's like, I'm going to drive go-karts with Ivan.
Go-karts with
She's
Ivan.
like, hey,
Like,
guys,
what?
I can't hang out. I came to see Aaron, but I really came to do go karts.
It was
Right?
cool seeing y'all. I'm
Like,
gonna go hang out with
seriously,
DIY.
like seriously, she was like, "Oh, what hotel you guys at?" And I was like, "I think they're at Westgate." They're like, she's like, "All right, 8:00. I'll be there at Westgate."
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What are you doing in the meantime?
Hey, say hi, Beth.
Oh, I'm
Hey, say hi, say hi.
Hello, everybody.
The number
Hey.
one customer service.
Hey, number
Thor
one
rep.
customer service
Number
rep
one.
to the world.
Number one,
Hey, get
right
your
there.
face in here, girl.
Beth,
Come
Beth, number one, number
Hey,
one,
what's up?
number
all right.
one.
So
Hey, what's
I'm
up,
grateful that
everybody?
Keith Firebird won, and I
And if
have
you
to,
ever
like,
disrespect my
this-
wife, I'll ban your IP from the store.
What happened?
You're banned.
That's in fact, I'm that savage. I'll ban you, Jeff C, the whole world's taking hits.
Jeff, damn, Jeff didn't even do anything.
Okay,
Jeff
so
C,
Eddie, this is probably more for you than anybody. This question, being a big fan of the Keeping It Real
Good night, Dara.
Detail podcast,
Mhm.
Yeah.
I know that you were a big proponent of giving stuff away. Like you know, you gave a lot of stuff away. I just got caught up from like pre-SEMA to post-SEMA, all the way up till now, of giving things away. I tried to get everything out the door by today, so that I could at least say it's in the mail. Stop bothering me about forgetting to send you stuff.
Yeah.
I lost my shirt on sending stuff to Canada.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So what I did was, are you
That's
asking me
why-
what I did with people in Canada? Oh, good question. So what's funny is JB texted me about this too. He's like, dude, I'm not shipping to Canada.
You don't want to ship to Canada.
I would buy it from Carzilla or send them PayPal. Or example, if the products that we gave away that podcast was $80, but it was on sale on Carzilla, I'm only giving them enough for the sale. I'm not giving enough. I'm not doing retail. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if it's on sale on there, that's all they get.
But all right, so taking this one step further, sorry for interrupting you, but taking it one step further, now that you have your own product line, because Eileen and I were talking about this earlier, if I were to just give somebody Venmo or give them like a Carzilla gift card or something of that nature, what would prevent them from buying something other than Detail Co. or buying something other than Phoenix? Because I want them to use, like, I'm giving it away. I want you to use Phoenix's stuff.
I mean, that's you're trying to. This is not Twitter, dog. Like, you can't gate them. Like, you give them the money. Here's what I believe about giving things back. So I'm gonna be honest with you, okay?
Yeah.
If I hand you something or give you something, it's no longer mine.
It's no longer mine. It is now your
It's yours.
responsibility to
You
do
what you want
whatever.
with it.
That's what it is. Yeah.
If you expect, that's no longer a giveaway because you're expecting something. That's no longer a free gift. If you say, hey, I'm going to give you this free gift, but you have to buy this, that's no longer a gift. Like, if you're going to give it away, give it away. That's it. you can't expect. You do the giveaway out of the goodness of your heart, not with any expectations. If you
bro.
you know what I'm saying, that's just life. It's and I started living my life since I started YouTube 2 years ago. Like I give away, I write everything down so I can write it off of taxes. You're like, I'm only doing that to protect myself so I don't get raped by the IRS. But if I give someone something,
Right.
I don't expect anything back. I could care less if they say my name in a post. I care less if they mention me somewhere else. I don't give a crap. Like you give it away, you give it away. Period.
But doesn't
Correct.
Carzilla sell Phoenix stuff, Aaron?
They most certainly do. 100%.
Oh, okay.
Again, the E.O.D. Evolve or Die, Eddie, you have just taught me a lesson, and for that I thank you. And you both are 100% correct, and I need to fix my headspace. And you're absolutely right. And so it's now no longer. You're right.
You
Thank
take
you.
the magic away from it. Like you let God bless you. Like you give it away. Hopefully later down the road, someone does it and be like, "Oh, I bought some Phoenix stuff." That's it.
Thank
Yeah.
you. You know what? You guys are right. Thank you. I needed to get my head correct.
You give it away. Yeah. Even the thought of you thinking about what they're doing with it isn't truly giving it away. You know what I mean? You gotta just let it go.
Let it be, yeah.
Let it be. Okay, so Keith Firebird won the gift card, right? All right, Keith, hit me up. Jamie at the House of Rat, or just message me. I think I'll get you hooked up.
Wait, can Keith win this time?
Keith wins.
I know
every
that
time.
I know that I just sent
Here
him
we go.
something. So if it was coming from me, I would have been like, "Sorry, Keith, you just want to, you just want."
All right.
I'm a hook you up, Keith.
You should have put an expiration date of 3 days.
Something wrong, dude. Where have you been? That question was like
he
20 minutes ago.
was
So
hoping
close.
to slip in if
So
he
close.
decided that Keith didn't win.
Hey, is this green sponge on sale on Black Friday at Phoenix? How much you
Everything
selling
is
this
on
for?
sale. Everything
Is it-
except for bundles.
Is this free or what?
What's your Black Friday deal?
Well, I mean, if you'd shown up on time. 40% 40% off of ceramics, 20% off of everything else site wide except for bundles. And
Did you make a banner for it?
No.
He probably no. He expects
Okay,
the
well,
world
this
to
is
go
this is what you got here.
I sent an
10%,
email.
guys.
Eileen 10% off.
Phoenix E.O.D. got a
Site-wide.
10% off for Black Friday, guys.
Then
That's all we got for you.
if you buy a
Time to
100
go.
milliliter bottle of Kronos, you get a 30 milliliter bottle for free. And if you buy 2 bottles of Titan, you get a 3rd bottle for free. That's
The sponge doesn't feel half bad. I've been making fun of you for about a year now about the sponge. You know what? It's pretty soft.
I wish that I could still
Pretty
get the red.
soft.
Remember the red monster? I wish that I could still get it, but my vendor discontinued it. I'm like, you son of a bitch.
It's got some good slits in it, nice and deep, not
And
shallow.
when
I like
when
that.
it gets wet, it gets super.
Whoa!
super
Now,
rough.
all right, we went too far there.
Oh.
All right, back to the interview. What's the next question?
I've been so many places.
Yeah, Eddie looking skinny. Yeah, he's had COVID for 3 weeks now, so
In my
he probably ain't
lifetime.
eating. But I've
All right.
had
All right,
I've
so
had 2 shots. I've had a Z-Pack. I'm still coughing. I don't know
We're
what this
supposed to
sickness
do-
is, but it's horrible.
we're supposed to be doing a SEMA review. So
Oh yeah, SEMA.
all
Yeah, it was good.
So let's just break it down for those that didn't make it to the show, which they should have because it was absolutely epic. Setup
Make it
was
happen.
Monday, so I arrived in SEMA on Monday. You guys probably when did you guys arrive?
Sunday morning at like 6 a.m.
You guys are animals. I
We were
arrived.
there. It was the longest day of my
Of
life.
my life.
What,
bro.
Sun-
my
Sunday
life.
was? Why?
We saw
Sunday.
the hoes on Fremont. We got to Vegas. We don't have family there, or we couldn't get in the hotel. We literally got off the plane. And first of all, like flying there was kind of cool, but we get down, we get picked up by one of our boys. He drives us around. Literally, Jamie and I probably slept like 3 hours because we've been filming the day before. The whole day, we stayed up late. The longest day of our life. We saw chipmunks, we saw tortoises, we saw red rocks. It was literally the longest day of my life.
Look, is ivermectin? Do I need horse medicine? Will that fix it? 'Cause
Yeah.
I will go to what's that called? Tractor Supply. No ivermectin because I'm tired of being sick. Look
T-Bone
here.
Todd, welcome to the show, man.
I'm tired.
Fremont, there ain't
what,
no telling.
What came from SEMA? Like, what did you guys
Oh,
This
back with,
this
other than
COVID, hepatitis B, Fremont
other
flu,
than COVID
bird
and the
flu.
Fremont disease?
No,
Other than that,
I think it did. Me and Jimmy were talking about this. We did like a post conversation after SEMA. It solidified that we were real, right? Because
This
we
planted
actually
the flag.
we actually got our booth 2 weeks before SEMA started.
And our booth, middle of nowhere. It was on, Janky Row. We had the shadiest other booth. We're surrounded by shady booths. All right.
This is true. That's true.
Where our booth was located, you were not supposed to be successful at SEMA. That's how it's supposed to go.
You really weren't.
And even then, we were able to generate a high amount of foot traffic to you had to come look for our booth if you wanted to come to our booth.
We
You
had
had to make it a destination.
We had people coming back to the booth that were saying this was the funnest booth in the entire show.
That's right.
That's comparing us against West Hall, but we were the most fun
of injury coming to our booth. All right, look, there was contraptions. There was all kinds of stuff.
I got to be honest with you. I felt so horrible for those people across the aisle.
I didn't. They almost killed us multiple times.
I know they did, but because they have their one thing and they couldn't get it to work the entire week.
Entire time. Papa was about to go get some tools and just come fix it for him.
Papa disappeared doing grills videos.
The worst part is that the exact same contraption was being advertised in the West Hall, and the guy was doing it with one finger. He was like, "Look, this is how it works." Bloop. And it was just like, God. Damn.
Well, they obviously, went to the West Hall last year, copied that, came back this year with their copycat machine, and totally flop. That's why the good ones in the West Hall, and we're out there in the North Hall by this piece of junk.
Can I say something real quick? Because this was the wildest thing I've ever seen. Like, you guys know how you watch, like,
yes, Tristan, we had chicken fighting across from our booth. That's exactly right.
See, like, YouTubers in like Los Angeles walk around with cameras and stuff. This was like the first time in my life where I saw 15 tripods set up. All the content creators at the booth, like we had Carlos, Josh V, we had Pan, we had Keeve, we had people I didn't even know. We had people from New Zealand at the booth hanging out.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, so it was like it was a wild time. I think going to SEMA really solidified us. It was a lot of energy, it was busting. It was like
excitement.
It was wild. Yeah, it was pretty exciting.
And the chance to bring brands like Phoenix, like Bio Bombs, once again, just to highlight.
But not only that, but you guys brought on some new brands.
Made some deals. There. That's a big point of SEMA as well. You're able to finally shake hands and hug and
I would agree with that. For me, that was
network.
That was from a Phoenix business point of view. Being able to make that networking contacts, different vendors. I met with like new raw material guys, and always just trying to find a way to
He's got the cookies.
Yeah.
Don't click on his link. You'll get hoarded by cookies for like 60 days.
Dude, when he made that announcement on his podcast, I mean, it was like getting punched in the chest. I mean, I've never seen a community like the community that we've been fostering come together the way that again, around the Pay It Forward campaign. Just everybody, doesn't matter creed, doesn't matter where you're from or who you are, like coming together as a community to help each other out. It's just been really, it kind of makes it all worthwhile.
Yeah, play the video package again. Look, run Creed back. Let's get double honest. Run it back. Look, Eddie missed it.
What the heck did I miss? Whoa, play.
I made a beautiful video package. You missed the whole thing.
I was at Wicked.
You came in low energy. You needed coffee.
Bro,
Wicked put a number on you.
Yo, Wicked was hot, like Dookie Cheeks. I should have went and saw Gladiator 2. I would have came back hot. Like,
yeah, you would have came back
ready
to go.
Aaron, did you upload it from your floppy disk?
Yes, settle down.
Creed? Did he put Creed?
Yeah, this is why we're getting scrubbed off of YouTube.
Oh, they tried to get me. Come by the booth.
What is that? What is that?
Oh,
that was good.
Look at that team.
That is awesome.
That's the team that did it right there.
Let me talk about Creed, dude. Like, Creed hits different.
Creed?
When you're almost 40 years old,
Dude, how about the unsung hero Idaho?
Higher. That sums up the whole week.
I don't know where you found Idaho from, but he is awesome. Like, he was getting you guys beverages and food. Like,
bro, the nuttiest.
No
thing
wonder
in the world,
you didn't have to leave the booth. You had minions.
The nuttiest thing I've ever seen in my life is the Korean Mafia. The dude goes, me and Jimmy were talking at another booth, signing some deals. Dude goes, I said, I go over to Jamie, I go, yo, you know what would be good right now if we had a coffee. 5 minutes later, I kid you not, they come with trays. How much? Coffee. I'm like,
all right, that's gonna wrap things up for tonight. We'll see.
Well, and we're done.
No, I love the dude. We signed the papers after that coffee. I'm like, yeah, we'll sign it. We'll send you that PO.
That coffee tasted better too. I don't know what they told them about baristas. I don't know what they told them, but they ordered it right. The coffee hit different.
Hit good, dude.
Yeah, they don't play no games.
Can you take me higher?
Also, don't forget to get you a bottle of Stay Strong Detail Spray. Speaking of paying it forward, giving back, all that kind of deal. This product, Aaron, I don't know if you know, but 100% of the proceeds go to a GoFundMe link to help out my great niece, actually. So
is that right?
Go check it. Yes. So she has Sanfilippo syndrome, which is not good, is what it is. So this is helping raise money to start clinical. Yeah, I'll cry.
I'll talk about it. So we're almost, I think we have like 400 left. Everything that we make off of that bottle, everything is we're going to write a check to Lydia and her family. She has a terminal disease. And she's only like 2 years old. So Jamie and I talked every year. We want to do 2 of these to help a family out. We're just supporting Lydia at this time. So Stay Strong is for Lydia. Everything sold will go to her. And we're just going to write a check for everything we sold bottle-wise.
Yeah, there it is. So if you click on the description, the link to the GoFundMe is actually in the description of the Stay Strong Detailer. And it's a banger detailer. Check it out.
Absolutely. When we get done with the show tonight, I'm buying a bottle.
Appreciate it.
No, I appreciate you, and I love you guys. And this, again, it's all part of the whole Pay It Forward. The community taking care of each other. So everybody, do yourselves a favor, do Jamie a favor, do the House of Rags a favor, do society a favor, and do what you can. Do what you can.
It just we're gonna do it for cancer, but when he told me when he showed me that video, dude, me and my wife were literally crying in bed.
So it's amazing how the pieces fall together, right? Because we were already setting up this product to just do like another pink episode. You can see with the pink ribbon on it, it's pink logo, that kind of deal.
Yeah. And
then like this diagnosis happens, and then they launch this campaign, and it just lined up perfectly to swerve gears and be able to contribute and help it out. So there's like no cure for this disease yet. So this is literally to help fund starting clinical trials, and it's if you can get this started, this could save children in the future, because this disease seems like it's popping up more and more and more.
All right. One more time for those.
It's hard to talk about. It's a rough one,
I'm sure, and I thank you for sharing. One more time for if somebody missed it. This is it. Detail company, Stay Strong Detailer. It's for a good cause. And like Jamie just said, it's going to fund the research to help conquer this unbelievably
horrible,
tragic, and horrible disease.
We were sitting there, and this is what made me cry. Look, I'm not trying to turn this sideways.
Yeah.
No, this is. Hey, I'm
gonna bring it up.
Curmudgeon's Corner is all about this. This is what we do here.
I started crying when I thought, dang, bro, this kid probably never see, the dad would probably never see her first dance. It hit me different. What I was thinking, I was looking at my girl, so it's like, she probably won't come home, 15 years old, today I got my first boyfriend. Dude, it hit me hard, bro.
It hits you hard. Woo! If you haven't seen the video, you can click on the GoFundMe link, and there's a whole great video they did, that this foundation showed up and recorded for them and made, and it's if you don't cry by the end of it, you have no soul. So go check it out. And that's the great thing about owning our own business now. We can make decisions like this and swerve. And if we want to donate 100% of the proceeds to something that we think's can help a community out, that's what we're going to do. So
100%.
we're going to keep that theme with the Stay Strong detailer. Like Eddie said, we're going to bring it back
twice a year.
You know, and it's weird to me that there are so many companies out there. There's so many celebrities out there. There's so many. It's almost like they don't until it impacts them. They don't and that's what kind of sucks.
I never thought in my whole life that I would be a recipient having to take care of his spouse with cancer.
Yeah,
I never thought that would ever happen to me. So I never taken it for granted, right? I never thought I would have to see my kids walk past the room and their bald mom sitting in bed and she can't even get up. I never thought that would happen to me.
You and I didn't really know each other that well when the whole thing started, Eddie. But I remember not knowing you, but caring very, very deeply about her progress. And that you and I would talk on Facebook Messenger. And it was just kind of like, hey, you know, any updates kind of scenario. So, you know, regardless of how our relationship has progressed, I think in the beginning, we had just a real human connection. And I think that that's what ultimately all this is about, is just trying to find and have that human connection that
Mm-hmm. I mean, literally the first time me and this guy talked on the internet was the Pink episode. We brought him on, had the GoFundMe link. That's where it all started. So that kind of goes back to the story of Detail Co. and the origin of that. That's where it all started, that episode 2.5 years ago at this point.
Amen, brother.
Oh, he's going to buy 2 bottles of Stay Strong Detailer right now? What? Let's do it.
All right.
If you buy 2 bottles, I'll buy 2 bottles right now and give away. This one, you have to be in the U.S. because we don't ship to. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not paying $100 to ship to Canada. Like, I'd rather give that money to Lydia. So, but I'll buy 2 bottles and then I'll pay for it out of my own money and ship it to you.
All right. So, Eileen, you got a question to give away 2 bottles?
Think, Eileen.
What were the 2 things that Eddie mentioned that got them starting the idea for Thor?
Oh, shoot.
You gotta be paying attention. Eileen is built different, right? She works in the desert. She does full foam in direct sun. She is.
Listen, we're not giving this shit away for free. You gotta work for it a little bit.
Pads and polish.
2 things. Oh, Carson got it.
Hey.
We're sending that shit to Utah.
Yeah, we're saying, hey, Carson, that's going to Utah. That's not going to Canada.
It's not going to Canada.
It's not going to Canada. I'm telling you right now, bro.
Yep.
All right, email me and I'll send you. Both
so he has 2 addresses. One is in Utah and one is in Canada. But you're going to have to work it out with him on where it's going. So
it's going straight to the U.S., my dude. If you're not in the
Utah,
U.S.,
right.
I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna have it shipped to a
donate.
address.
He wants to send it to Becca, so he won a giveaway and now has donated it immediately to Becca.
Where did she say that? Yeah. Shout out to Becca.
Shout out to Becca.
Becca Green.
Becca, if you're watching this, text me.
Becca's gangster.
Yeah.
Right,
shout out to Becca.
I'll write that down.
Eileen, do you have chipmunks out there where you are?
No, we got lizards.
Lizards.
We got lizards.
So what's up with So why does Las Vegas have chipmunks? Roadrunners? You got roadrunners?
Roadrunners.
You got
Coyotes.
roadrunners for real? No, you don't. What's one look like?
Are those big?
Show me
What
a
does it
picture.
look like?
Are they like?
How big's a roadrunner?
It looks like a chicken. It's blue and it goes me.
You're
That's
lying.
right.
It's
Shut up.
really
Is it real?
fast.
Shut up! You watching cartoons?
Nah, hey,
It runs really fast.
Yes, for real, we got roadrunners.
All right, I need to see a video. I can't believe this.
I'm gonna send you a
nonsense.
picture of it.
I feel
Send
like
us
I
the
got
picture
lied.
of a roadrunner.
Wait,
I
I gotta
will.
look it up. Roadrunners.
Look it up.
Yeah.
Oh my
We
gosh,
got-
you're real, bro.
Yeah,
I knew
we
they
got
were
I thought it was
coyotes.
just a cartoon. I thought it was a cartoon. Roadrunners are real, bro. Oh
we
my
got
lord,
coyotes,
bro.
We got roadrunners. We got
Me-
No,
me-
roadrunners are real. Oh my lord. Dude, this is toxic, bro. Now, if I see bouncing bears, I'm gonna be
toxic.
pissed off.
Yeah, I've seen one in Oklahoma.
A roadrunner?
Yeah, I've seen one before.
My lord, you're real. Oh my gosh, dude. I'm not joking either. I thought it was a cartoon made up to blow stuff up.
They hate coyotes. It's amazing.
Meep.
Dude, my mind is so
Meep,
blown
meep.
right now.
Yeah.
Lizards live in the ground with
You know what I
chipmunks.
found
They
out, too?
cohabitat. No
That
way.
rabbits have horns. There's some rabbits that have horns.
Is this
Are
real
you
or
talking
not?
about the
See, I-
jackalope? Are you
Where?
talking
Is that
about
a real thing? I thought it was the
Where?
devil.
jackalope?
Oh my lord, I can't anymore with this podcast.
No, somebody lied to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
C6
What?
John.
A
We asked
jackalope
about.
is not real.
Were you
I'm
talking
sorry.
to Jeff C? Juice?
No. See, probably juice.
This has gone
No.
off the rails.
Look,
Jeff C's cried everything under the sun, dude.
We were blown away from chipmunks and tortoise, and then they were like, "Well, there's jackalopes too."
Yes.
Talking about rabbits with
Yeah,
horns.
Yeah.
Now, are these real or not?
No, dude,
They're
they're
not
real,
real.
bro.
Jackalopes are
They're not real.
Oh
I don't
my
know what to
God.
believe anymore.
I don't know
Chipmunks
what
pop
to
out the
believe.
ground.
We got freaking
Yo.
unicorns. We got
Christian, you got to come
Christian?
back. You
Hey,
got to
bring
come back
Christian.
and talk about, dude.
Bring-
We
bring
talked
Christian on the
about
podcast.
you for a good 45 minutes, bro. Like,
least.
seriously, where the F have you been?
this guy's been
Yeah.
eating dinner. Look, I told him I'll talk to you at 9:00. He thought I meant his time. I said, why would I do 9:00 your time, bro?
Someone said Roadrunners, Fremont birds for the
Bro,
streets.
road runners are real, bro. I just looked them up.
They are real.
They're
Yeah.
real. Wild.
They are real.
Dang.
Westcat saw a unicorn riding, a Bigfoot riding a unicorn once. I'm gonna. That sounds sus. It sounds sus there,
I can't.
Westcat.
Sus. Yeah, no, don't do it. It doesn't sound right when you say
Hey,
it.
send Christian the link to this.
just
Have him come
because-
on.
Just because I'm the only white person on this show.
No,
right
no, it's
now.
because you're the only boomer. That's why.
You
It's
are
not
the
a
only
white
white
thing, it's a
person,
boomer
bro.
So
How do you feel about being the minority?
it's kind of beat. It's kind of beat because I've always kind of felt like I was a big supporter, and now I feel now I feel like maybe I've been rooting for the wrong side.
Oh,
That's all I'm
take
saying.
Lord.
it.
Oh,
Take it.
man.
My best memory at SEMA. Can I share this?
Yeah.
I'm talking SEMA. I'm trying to get us back on track because we talked about roadrunners, chupacabra,
Yeah,
Jackalope.
jackalope.
Monday.
We
Holy
talk about you being the only white person on your own podcast. I feel offended. So let's get back to SEMA.
Let's do
It's
that.
literally like it's Tuesday. You guys remember Tuesday's election day, right? I'm not gonna get political
Oh,
on your
yeah.
podcast. Everyone's asleep. Jamie takes 2 times all PMs. He passes out.
Out.
Mika, first time she's asleep. Idaho's asleep. They're usually like boom, boom, boom all night long.
No.
I get a
Our
text
team,
from knocked out.
they
They get down, bro. Our team
get down.
gets down. So I'm sitting here and Christian.
Not as much
texts
as
like,
Carlos, but go ahead.
No,
Not
Carlos
as much
is.
as Carlos. Carlos is a whole nother stratosphere.
I get a call from Christian, and he's like, "Yo, E, what's up, man?" I go, "What's up, Christian?" Like, I thought he was trying to slide in my DMs. I was like, "What's up, dude?" He goes, "Hey." He goes, "Yo, we gonna hang out or what?" So I said, "Yeah." So I go downstairs. It's like 11 o'clock at night. We're watching the election on the phone, and we're like the whole atmosphere at SEMA was weird on a Monday. It was weird, right? We get election day. Numbers start riding up. Everyone starts passing out liquor. And all I remember is I had to wake up the next day at 7 a.m. I woke up the next day and I was like, my money's different. My 401k is up.
And he's been sick ever since. His
I've
voice
been
just
sick
got back to
ever
normal.
since.
I mean, he was like,
I
my
remember
money's different.
on Monday. On Monday, Christian goes, "Hey, bro, either Tuesday's going to be a really good day or a really bad day." It's just like, yeah, I know. I'm trying not to think about it.
It was buzzing at SEMA. I thought, here's what I told everybody. I said, I'm not going out on Tuesday. We all get shot, right? So we ate nasty food. I don't even know where we went. Tuesday was gross.
Me neither.
Food. And all of a sudden that night I hung out with Christian till like 2 a.m. And
Christian
woke up
doesn't
at SEMA.
sleep. I never saw Christian go to bed. I never saw him he was always there first.
No, he entered into a coffin once or twice.
When does the man?
I think it was just to recover.
Yeah,
I called the man the next morning. Jamie called the dude the next morning because I think the lady took my underwear who cleaned my room.
Yeah,
I couldn't find my purple
you.
underwear. I couldn't find
Jacked
my
you.
toothbrush. So I'm like, Christian.
You and Christian had a wild night.
Christian, can you give me a toothbrush? He's like, are you kidding me right now? I said, please, bro. I said, my toothbrush is missing. My toothpaste is missing.
He hooked you up.
Yeah, bro. I was like, someone took my underwear. I don't know if she was using it as a beach towel or a parachute, but I just kept thinking to myself, like, yo, my underwear's gone, son. Like, to this day, I looked all over the luggage. Purple underwear are gone. They were my favorite, dude.
Damn.
Yeah, this hotel, the Westgate, is a dump. Straight dump. They're stealing underwear. My shower half worked. I had to take like
Mental
my
note,
feet were
never
taking a
stay at
bath.
Westgate.
The shower barely worked. And then this room service I remember not room service, but what's that called? Where they come straighten you
I
out.
don't know, bro. She thought it was like a bed
But
sheet.
they stopped. After they stole his underwear, they just stopped coming. Like Tuesday was the only day they like came and straightened up the bed sheets or whatever.
I kept checking to see if my sneakers were there. I kept checking to see if my tablet and laptop were there. I'm like, why not steal the expensive stuff? Why would you steal my underwear and toothbrush?
Terrible. Westgate is a dump. But the convenience to stay in there is you just walk down and go to SEMA.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, super convenient, but it's a dump.
Yeah, well, we lucked out. I mean, the Plaza being one of the older whatever resort casinos, whatever they're called. We had a great time. We had a great experience. I mean, everything smells like smoke, everything, but other than that,
oh, it smelled like JB just said. It is the raunchy look, dude. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with this. Last night at SEMA, everyone left me. Jamie's there. I don't know what Jamie's doing. Nick McGurk was there. We had all the boys except for the normal people because everyone went home. Aaron, you left. Eileen was gone. JB, Brad.
Dude, my leg was falling off. I had to get new shoes when I got home. Are you kidding me?
Excuses. I'm sitting there and maybe
if you wouldn't have walked over to Griots.
I'm sitting there on the chair talking to JB and this lady. I swear on my kids, this lady comes up and she looks at me like I owed her money. I'm like,
no.
Like that, yeah, bro. Ask JB.
Westgate's not good.
Yeah, clean the hose off the Westgate, bro.
The strap wasn't bad.
They needed several bio bombs in that place. It was
with
pretty
Carlos. Good. That one was pretty good. Yeah.
I heard the Details boys stayed at the Circus. I heard that was in the dump too.
I've heard that before. Yeah.
Dang.
Glove Box stayed at Treasure Island.
No, they got money, dude. Like,
what the heck is that?
Is that a good one?
Yeah. I have no idea. I didn't
Fred,
get a review.
chime in.
I didn't get a review, but I mean, Treasure Island has been around for a long, long time.
What's funny is I noticed Westgate's such a dump. There was only like two companies to stay in there, and that was T.H.O.R and Obsessed Garage. They're the only two companies staying there, and we only stayed at Westgate because
Pan.
Pan, it was good. So
wait, so Pan stayed at Westgate also?
Thing.
Yeah, we stayed there because of Pan.
Yeah, it was his choice.
Oh.
Because he got a recommendation from his buddy.
I gotta be honest with you, BioBombs disagrees with you.
Garage.
BioBombs disagrees with you.
No, because he doesn't sleep.
Yeah, the guy
stays up and walks back to the booth the next day.
The guy's for the streets. BioBombs is for the streets.
Because he's from the hood, so
dude, he probably nuked that mug with a BioBomb. He cleaned the whole room.
He had Godfrey with him, so Godfrey I don't know how they worked it out.
Well, I'm pretty sure that Godfrey is the crypt keeper. Like he does all of the coffin.
Yeah.
What's it called? What are they called? When they work for a vampire, but they're not really vampires. I forget what there's a term for it, but yeah, I'm pretty sure Godfrey is that guy.
Yeah. Anyway, only two companies at Westgate were Obsessed Garage and T.H.O.R. So
I don't know, you guys were pretty hopped. I mean, that place was busy. There he is. There he is. Dun dun dun.
Hey, what's up?
Let me hear that voice.
Sleep is the cousin of death. The creeper himself. What's going on, brother?
What's going on, guys?
Booyah.
How we doing?
So, we saw all the comments that you were making. I figured you might as well just come on in and give us your first person point of view because, dude, you brought it. Like, honestly, we had a guy that has 1 million subscribers 20 feet to the right of us, but your section of the booth was jumping the entire time.
Pretty popping.
Yeah. How did you do it?
How did you do it? Probably those good stickers, huh?
You just hear
Yeah, that's right. Stickers.
I mean, the
That-
sticker game at the end of on the
It was a
last day
sticker.
was probably one of my favorite parts, only because we had so much fun with the banter back and forth. I tell you what, man, we just got lucky. You know, I don't know if it's because we were at a nice corner. I don't know if it's because we were in company of good people. I truly don't know what it was, but
the way you talk is just so. I'll vote for you in 2028, dog.
This is why he had a
real.
line at his
For real.
side. You know, he was just over there talking, and people just kept stopping, listening.
He's like,
pardon the background, guys. I'm working on something for the podcast. I want to
yo,
Ooh.
guys,
I'm over here wearing the matching blue teeth.
Nice.
Yo, guys, my name's Christian. You know, let me talk about.
He's like, yo, what up, shorty? Come over here. Let me spit.
Yeah, he's
Let me
like,
spit
he's
some
like,
fucking
he's like,
game
yo,
over here.
ma,
Come
yo,
on,
ma, come here,
on. Let me talk to you
come
real
over.
quick.
He's like, yo, what's up, my dude? Hey.
Yeah. How do you feel about fragrances? Come over here. Let
They
me
just
talk to
line
you.
up.
Yo, I promise.
I'm getting out of here, yo.
Tell me what your
Yes.
tell me what your man's car smell like.
Hey,
Come over here. Let me talk to you real quick.
Come
Yo,
on,
we could set you definitely set you up for a 2-to-1 special. You know what I mean? But we gotta get you on this thing, right? This Joan, and this is the word he uses the whole time. This Joan over here be acting real weird.
Well, John's a word we use around this area quite a bit. So
Yeah, it's been around for a
Dude,
minute.
this guy,
Bro.
the Drago's
man.
detailing. Let me just jump in here real fast. It was the very first time that I was ever, for lack of a better term, fanboyed on. We were at the casino at Westgate. We were drinking old fashions, and that dude was just like, "You're E.O.D. Can I get a selfie?" I was just like, "What
That's
just
right.
happened?" It was the very first time somebody asked to have a selfie with me, and
What's
Drago-
funny is he's more viral than anybody right now. This
Yeah.
guy's
yeah, I was
this
gonna
guy's
say,
dummy viral.
he got all of us kicked.
Yeah. He the most dummy viral guy on
He's
TikTok right now.
He's more viral than. Oh, let's talk about this. This was the wildest thing I've ever seen in my life. Not only Christian in his tight pants walking around like he hasn't eaten in 8 days, but this dude could put away food. It's wild, right? We're sitting next to each other. Put away food, right? It's the lady that came up to Pan. This is the wildest thing I've ever seen. It was like being National Geographic and you didn't want to take a picture. She comes up and she has tears in her eyes. And all of a sudden, Pan starts talking to her and she starts sobbing. At that moment, I said, Thor's getting canceled. We are losing our business. And me and Jamie are sitting there like this. And all of a sudden, you just hear her say, "You changed my life." At that moment, I knew that his subscribers were different. Because we're even outside talking. Cool. Yeah, it was crazy. We're even outside. A guy interrupts me and says, "Hey, I don't mean to interrupt you. But can I talk to him for a second?" I look at him. I'm like, "Dude, we're talking about where we're going to eat, bro. Give us a minute." Right? And you know how I am, Christian. I'm like, this in real life. I'm like, give us a minute, bro. Like, no, he goes, Pan, like, I've been watching you for 12 years. I'm like, he's only been on YouTube for 8. Why you lying? But he goes, I've been watching you for a long time. You're my favorite YouTuber. Can I take a picture with you? I said, I'm not taking this photo, bro. You just interrupted conversations about dinner. Like,
the
Once
best part
EC
about the
gets
whole
hungry,
thing with the pan crying thing, it's like
Yep.
we had 15 content creators and people around our booth. Literally, no one caught our own film.
No,
it was like
everybody put the
watching a
camera up.
cheetah. It was like
Everybody
watching a
walked
snow
away.
leopard. You just
Yep.
walked away. You just
Yeah, it was like-
you don't record that moment. That's like when you talk about.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep. Yeah, that was magical.
Big shout out to my man James at Top Class Detail, though. I feel like we got to still shout him out.
Shout out to James. When Eddie gets hungry for chicken tenders.
Bro.
To bring that up, yeah, but
Bro, like you're supposed to. Like I don't know everybody on YouTube. I only follow a select amount of people.
I'm gonna hit him up with a DM tomorrow and be like, "Yo, just do me a favor, send Eddie a message, be like, hi, I'm James."
Hi, I'm James. Yeah, then you know who I am. Look, everybody. So James from Top Class Detail comes to the booth. I'm like, oh, all right, it's James. Wow, this dude's cool. You know, everybody knows him on YouTube except this guy. This guy, I don't know. Anyway, I gave him a tour of the whole booth. I could bring him to EC last. I'm like, Eddie, James from Top Class. Eddie, this is Eddie. I don't know you. Walks off. Gone.
Bro, it's like 4:59. All right, we've been at the booth all day. The two things I know is that I want a chicken and like white.
Finger,
like,
and
what am I supposed to? What am I supposed to know? Everybody? Like, am I supposed to know everybody? I don't know everybody.
I think
Gotta
he
know
was
the
just he was
streets.
hangry. He was hangry.
He was hangry. Yeah. No,
We'll
he
give it
was.
to him.
like-
Well, he was hangry. It was
No, I didn't
it
know
was a
who he
moment,
was, bro. I didn't know who he was. I'm like, oh, cool. and I walked away. Like,
But usually that's when someone's like, "Hey, man, how you doing? It's nice to meet you." Right? Like,
Not Eddie. He's
or
like, yeah. Anyways, let's talk about my
welcome to
pizza.
the
oh, dude.
welcome to the Thor booth. I'm Eddie. Yeah, nice to come see our booth. It's good. No, I don't know you. Walks off.
Rick, I owe you a phone call. I'm sorry, bro. It's been a
Rick,
busy past couple days.
unless you're anyway, let's keep that.
Eddie.
What's up?
Yo,
Oh,
listen, I'm not gonna
Rick
get
wants
into
to
that.
give
Eddie's
away
been sick for
2
24
Bevy
days.
Grape
I'm trying to
Biobars.
talk to him too.
Oh, we're
Yeah.
giving away 2 baby grapes. Let's ask a question.
Dang,
what it
Rick,
is.
what you doing
Hey,
over there?
Rick is for the culture today, boys,
He is for the culture.
ladies, boys. All right, hit
Rick
them with a
Smith's
question, Eileen.
A G.
Oh man, Christian, you got a question?
I got a question.
Oh, let's do it. Then.
Ooh,
I got a
I
question.
got one.
Someone name the newest scent coming to the House
yep,
of Rags.
that was
from
my
Bob.
question.
Oh, snappity
New
like
scent,
that.
new exclusive scent dropping
Chocolate
next
mousse.
week.
That actually would be pretty good.
With the poop emoji. With the
not
poop
gonna lie.
emoji.
Not gonna lie.
Oh, we
We
got
could-
Lewis.
We'll make Eddie into a cartoon character, and it'd be chocolate mousse.
Chocolate
Lewis
mousse.
got it. Lewis
Lewis.
I don't know about that one, Aaron. That sounds a little
Melons,
off.
Juicy melons. Lewis called it.
Lewis, yeah. Louise.
juicy
Louise.
melons. I don't know what you're thinking, but I know what I'm
Juicy
thinking.
melons.
There's a
I
story
don't-
behind in Juicy Melons. Like
I don't
this-
know how we
She
didn't
got
film
some
a juicy
she got some
melons
juicy
commercial in Las Vegas, but we let that one slip.
Yeah, that was a
So,
mess. That's a
we
big
had
mess.
all these holes on Fremont we could have used for that commercial.
Could
Those
have had a
nuns.
It's a
banger.
big mess.
Those nuns, those half-naked
miss.
nuns. That was
I
good.
mean,
a
there
big
was
mess.
nuns.
After-
You know,
There's
I would have
Fremont.
had the conversation in a heartbeat.
Yep. Missed out.
I couldn't. Like every time someone was like, hey, let's keep going down Fremont.
Wrap it
They
up.
got women for Trump who are naked and they'll slap your cheeks for $20. I'm like, I'm going
Wrap
back to
it
the
up.
car. Like
Yeah.
I'm not about this
We've
life.
we've
This
went
place is
too
dirty.
far.
Yeah. Me and Jamie looked at each other. I was like, I'm married. I'm not doing this. I don't know what you guys do in Vegas. This is
Wrap it
dirty.
up, boys. We've
And
done
then
some chipmunks.
Nah, I went back to the car. He was like, let's keep going. I said, nah, I don't give into peer pressure, bro. I'm out.
Ivan. That smells like bus cheese. Fried bus cheese is what that one smells like. Coming soon.
Oh
The
my
Ivan.
Lord. I am not.
Are you telling me I gotta get Ivan some bio bombs for the bus?
Yeah, he
Uh,
probably needs some bus bombs for
Bus
sure.
bombs?
Key,
I'll make
that's
him a
just because they
custom
didn't do
one
it
for
right.
Christmas.
Trust me. Ask Papa Smurf and Adrian what that's all
Look.
about.
Look, you see this, Keeve? He went too far. This is what happens when you don't stop at the right spot on Fremont. You go too far, that happens.
I'm telling you right now.
Bring it back.
Hey, I'm gonna be honest. Like when they told me there was holes at the end of Fremont that would slap your cheeks for $20, I said, I'm going back. I don't do that. Then I saw the sign that said DP on it, and I was like, I don't know what in the world is here, but I'll be ashamed to take my kids down here.
Correct, Michael.
Wow. Yeah, that's
Correct.
a good one. That's true.
Yeah,
That's
we
big-
said
that's
everything.
big
bro.
stuff.
It's the best stories, bro. It was the best
Yeah, it really
stories.
is. Especially when you're there with pals and you're there with the right-minded individuals that aren't there for all those things that you just discussed.
Mhm.
It was a riot. I mean, it was an absolute. Oh, hey! Now that you're on the show, Christian, how about that sushi? Everybody was saying that sushi in the desert was absolutely is a horrible
Cancel.
idea.
It's real
Everything is-
suspect.
Yeah, but see, the thing is this, right? So I knew the place was no joke immediately because it was called like Nemo Supremo or whatever, right? But the Supremo was like Supreme. So like it was Supreme with an O on it, had the red banner, white font. So I'm like, all right, I'm immediately gonna give this. I'm gonna be like, let's try it out.
You know, the fact
So-
that it had like an hour wait. I mean, obviously the place is banging. It's hopping.
I don't want to go back into it if you guys already had the conversation, but I'm not gonna lie to you. That sushi was off the hook. The kid, we were just like, we like looked at each other. Let's just have him just order everything. And that dude just kept throwing plates out upon plates upon plates. I'm like, I'm a dipper with wasabi. I like my heavy wasabi, a little bit of soy sauce. I get almost a paste. You take a piece of sushi and it lights your whole face up, right? Like me and Aaron dipped once the entire time we were there because everything was that good. You didn't even have to dip it.
I couldn't even smell sushi. I couldn't even smell fish because I died at the restaurant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, well, it's an unfortunate allergic reaction. You have
He
to
can't
fish
go
thing
eat
'cause you're
sushi.
missing
Yeah.
out.
We went to
you're
hibachi.
eating crab right next to me. This dude,
He got mad
breaking
at me
crab
because I was
legs.
snapping crab.
Bro,
He's
I'm right.
"What,
That's
you got
like
a
I'm
piece
right
in an
next to
eye or
you, bro,
whatever?"
and you're breaking crab legs, and the juice is going all over the place. I'm like, I'm gonna die young.
How did
here,
you do
bro.
that, Eileen?
Yeah, that was
I don't
pretty
know,
cool. I
messing
like
That
the
was
circle.
pretty cool.
I like
What
the
was-
circle.
The
Circle
Yeah, that
circles
was
were
wild.
nice,
How
right?
did you do
Pretty
that?
dope.
How about the paint?
Wow. Look at
That's
that.
nice.
That's nice.
Sleep is the
Look at
key.
Beautiful.
Let me see. I don't know.
Look, we're
about
making.
that.
Can we get me off the top? I got all these blue paint behind my shit. Put me in one of the small corners or whatever and pop somebody else in there, will you?
Look, I
Well,
like
if you
how-
weren't such a celebrity,
Perfect.
we wouldn't be doing it. So
I like how Christian's upgrading over there. He's got the camera follows him around now. Look, mine
That
don't
camera
fuck
cost.
around.
That camera costs
Dang.
more than on my mortgage.
Yeah, but you
Dang,
got
all
that,
son.
Jamie, you got
I
that
wanted to- I
sweet
wanted
ass
to come
boom mic.
correct.
Makes you look like a radio star.
That's right.
Who you talking about?
Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Look at these
that
circles.
boom mic.
Wow. This is
What other
interesting
questions we
setup.
got? What other questions we got?
Eileen, you're opening up a whole new world right now.
World. Your fantastic point of
Just
view.
wanna
It's
expand
almost
his
like I could
horizons
almost
over
like
here.
lead Eddie to sing now.
Yeah.
After SEMA,
Tell us no.
you can kind of say one thing. You can kind of
Just
lead
spit
him
a,
right into
a lyric
singing if
really
you
quick.
want to.
As long as it's like relatable, he'll sing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. But
Come
here,
on,
Yeah.
Christian's
lead him
setting up
into
over
it.
there because the Funkin' Homies podcast is coming
Yeah.
soon.
I'm gonna give y'all a slight tease of the logo, but I don't
Yeah,
want to
give us the
drop it yet. Well,
tease.
it's not done, but it's almost done.
Oh,
No one in
snap.
the world can see what you're looking at right now.
Look, I'm a looking and I'm a liking. Wow.
That looks pretty dope, dog.
That looks pretty dope.
I like
dope.
it.
I like
see
that
how
you made
Matt-
Godfrey's
you see how
face
Matt- you see
fat.
how Matt's got, and it looks just like him, bro.
Yeah, it looks.
It looks just
Poor
like him.
Godfrey.
Bro,
That's
he
perfect.
is the wildest dude in the world. How are we gonna leave Caesar's Palace the same time that guy does a 360 and then he starts holding the railing like this because he has to poop so bad, right? He's doing
Dude.
this and he's
Dude.
sweating like he's.
We're in because you eat in that place, right? And you only get 90 minutes, and we're all mad, right? Like, nah, there's no
I was
way.
pissed off. I waited.
There's
an
no
hour for
way.
90
Like 90
minutes.
minutes, you're not getting me out of here in 90 minutes, dude.
Mhm.
45 minutes into that joint, you're like, yo, get me out of this
Yeah.
joint.
Nah.
I can't stay in here another minute.
This guy went to the bill. He was like at 129 still chowing
I was
on
ready.
bone
You
marrow.
know, the thing is like the worst thing in the universe is still eating when nobody else is eating. So I was like, I could do it probably 3 or 4 more times, but
I just ate the brisket, the
whatever.
wings,
I'll
like the
I'll walk
chicken.
Fremont Street and get me a dirty dog when we're done here.
Yeah,
And
Matt
then
was
she would.
hilarious though, man. We went to leave and literally like he's like dipping off and we're like, where's the guy going? He's like walking
He
with
was
his
struggling.
cheeks squeezed together. We get outside. I call an Uber. He's like, all right, I can wait. Right. So like the Uber comes and there's a 2-tier. So like there was an upstairs level and a lower level. We must have been standing towards where the guy thought like the GPS picked us up on the lower level. So our Uber's downstairs, we're up top, and Godfrey can't stand still at this point. You know what I mean?
He's
Like,
sweating.
he was like, listen, I gotta go. Like, he's like, just go without me, man. Like, if I'm not back by the time the Uber comes, like, I'll take my own, you know? And he's got his whole other story about trying to get 3 bathrooms and somebody was messing around with a chick.
he was
Yeah,
telling
yeah,
about
yeah,
that.
Saw, and it was, yeah. He made it safely back to the bathroom, though.
Yeah,
Nice.
that bathroom story was.
He was
Yo,
gone
listen,
for like
man.
he was gone for like an hour.
He was gone for 2 hours.
Well, you got to realize, too, right? When we were out there, like, none of us ate during the day, really. I mean,
No.
Unless
there
you wanted
wasn't
to
really any
spend, unless you
sustainable
wanted to
food.
spend
Like,
$17 for 3 chicken.
I remember
fingers.
me
yeah,
and
but
Jamie
like
ate
Ivan's
3
wife
chicken
came
wings.
by and dropped off like the beef jerky sticks
Yep.
and the stuff we had in like the back of the closet. So like you go in there and you like rip down a bag of nuts and a beef stick and pop back out again or whatever.
Yeah, you
so
like ripping down bags of nuts.
We getting canceled. I'm not even agreeing to that.
where's
conversation.
Smurf at? Because I'm sure
That's-
he's loving that one.
That's
yo.
gonna wrap
Oh,
up this
yeah.
podcast.
Yeah.
We'll catch you on the next
So,
one.
guys,
Oh,
thank you so much
worst.
for joining the
Yeah,
podcast.
like,
That's been great.
subscribe.
We'll have to get you guys back on again.
It's the
Getting
same as
after
I can
lunch.
lean. Same as you can lean Eddie into singing, you can lean Aaron into one of those.
Dude.
Anytime you say something, he
Always.
can't control
Always.
himself, yo. He can't.
Yeah.
Especially because y'all
Can't do
probably been
it.
on this for an hour and 20, hour and
It's
30.
been 2
however
hours.
long-
It's
2
been
hours.
2
Yeah,
hours.
2 hours.
Yeah,
We're
so
supposed to give something else
he's
away.
way beyond.
Hey, does Eileen have any more questions? I'll answer those. And I'm gonna go eat a chicken nugget.
I don't have any
7.
questions.
We did it.
Did it? 2
Is
hours.
that
guys
it?
did it.
Did we break the internet at 2 hours? That's
If you guys
seriously-
want to share, we talked about what you
we
guys
have like
came
the
out
three
of.
biggest power players in the
Aaron.
industry, and
Wait,
we're gonna stop
Simmer
it.
down over there.
effing
Why
2
you
hours.
Yeah,
yelling?
pipe
You
down over
literally
there.
just cut me off in the middle of my sentence.
Oh, get him,
Take a sip.
Eileen. Lord,
Take
that's
him,
why she's a
Eileen.
DIY tuber now, dog.
That's right.
That's that's why she's DIY for
There
life.
it is. Good. Take a sip.
Go karts.
Simmer down over there. So you guys, we talked about earlier about what you guys came out with from SEMA contracts. Are there any brands you guys can share that you're really excited about?
Sure.
Yeah, we got them all locked down. Who we bringing on, EC?
What are you guys the most excited about?
Of course.
I know
Phoenix.
who I'm most excited about.
Of course,
from you
Phoenix,
guys.
right?
Griot's
Well,
Garage.
I'd say
Nah.
your Wednesday meeting is what I'm most excited about.
Oh, Kataba?
Oh yeah, you excited
Happy
about that?
bar.
Oh, dude, are you kidding me? That market, it's like it's easily one of the, if not the first, it is the second largest automobile
Yes.
market on the
Yes.
Oh, yeah,
planet.
for sure.
Yes.
Are
See,
you
Yeah.
kidding me?
and that's yes. So I made that video on our YouTube, and I said this is probably one of the biggest auto detailing deals ever signed in SEMA, and there was comments like, whatever they said. I'm like, yeah, you'll see. You'll see.
I'm telling you right now, we signed them. I paid them. We're working on English labels. We have 3 people reading the labels, so it doesn't say microfiber. But I think Kataba was one of the coolest deals I ever signed. Not only that,
dude, I am still pumped for you guys to have that. Oh my
slaps.
god.
Hey, Phoenix E.O.D, Bio Bombs, Eileen, it's a real slapper.
I saw that video that who was it? Oh my god, what's that brand? Labo. He was trying to clean the car
Yeah.
with the
Reggie.
coating from That was
Yes.
sick.
Yeah, they're connected.
And that
with
was their ceramic coating?
No, that was just their spray sealant.
No, that's a
Oh,
spray
shit.
coating.
Their
That was
spray
a spray coating.
sealants have ceramic coating level water bead. It's pretty nuts. But yeah, we're excited about partnering with them for sure because they have just as much, like they're as dead serious as we are.
They don't play around.
So they match the energy like on par. Like
when the dude takes out a
to the moon.
$20,000 pen, no joke. This is when I felt
That was
like
so great. Yeah.
this was when I felt like life changed for us. We
The
went to dinner.
Subaru Click Pen.
Yeah, the whole time we went to dinner with them first because they wouldn't make a deal with us yet until they ate dinner with us. And I'm rude, so I was like, "Yo, I'm not eating this." I said, "I need chicken," and the guy goes, "We'll get the man chicken." Jamie's like, "I'm eating whatever you put in front of me." So Jamie starts eating everything. Jamie does not drink. He does not smoke. He doesn't even.
That's the best part of this whole story. That's the best part of the whole story.
This is when you know Jamie was for Thor, dog. This moment. I'm like, I'm riding and dying with this guy. We're sitting next to the guy, right? There's the president. There's the YouTuber. There's the chemist. There's the whole 15 film crew. They paid for the whole restaurant was silent. It was just us, right? They go take beer. They pour it in the cup. Jamie, remember, he doesn't drink at all. Jamie does this. The guy comes around again.
Jamie was right at that for that deal.
Well, I'm looking at Jamie and I'm like, I'm drinking. If you're drinking it, I go.
I was not about to be the reason we wouldn't sign.
Bonsai!
Now
he's like, how many you need? How many?
They did it 4 times. Jamie's like, I'm done. I can't. Jamie does this again.
Well, I figured out the nice gentleman. When the cup went empty, he would stand up and come refill you. So no matter how many,
you stopped draining it so much. It was like,
yeah.
Nurse this last.
Yeah.
And
I
then
figured
Jamie's like, you want? I'm in. Let's go. Sign this deal.
Sign that paper. Let's go.
After that, Jamie looks at him.
He's on Eddie's shoulder on the way out.
Oh yeah, it was rough. It was rough. My boy was in it to win it. This is the next day.
Did you go to bed 7:30?
No, we went to bed at 2 a.m. that day because we hung out at the lounge at the Caesars afterwards.
Oh yeah. That was the wrong day. That was
right.
The wrong
So
day.
we're sitting there, and I remember Jamie said to me, "He's like, I will not be the one.
I was not about to be
the one to mess this up."
Nope.
And then the guy said to me after dinner, he goes, We're good. We're signed with you. And here's how we went to the table. They got their film crew. This legit, dude. It was insane. The most insane signing I ever had to do. I had our COO review the whole contract overnight. We took notes. And the guy takes a pen. He whips it out from his... I looked at it, Mark Block, Dragon. Like you could tell it was like crispy. And then our COO... takes out
Subaru,
a big
Hattori
Subaru
Hanzo pen.
Yeah, a big Subaru, and I'm sitting there like a chump. Hey,
But you did it.
we did it.
We did it. We did it, everybody.
Dude, I'm
And
like,
Anyway.
someone
again,
asked,
when you
what's the
came back the next
timeline
day and you
for that?
told me, because it was all secret squirrel up until that point. And
Yeah.
when you came back and you told me, I was just like, holy
What is the timeline on it?
shiitake.
Oh, we finished the label reviewing. They're reviewing it right now on their end. We're not changing the look of the label because I told them we want to keep the magic of what it's got to buy. But all the words are going to be in English and stuff like that. So we're looking from a month after the labels are done to have it in the house.
Now, just a question. Do they rotate their labels regularly? That looks like something they're just flying new labels in all the time with the way it's done. Like, is that just this, like each product for the picture on it is the standard all the time? Okay.
Yep, they don't mess around with that. They believe in their brand. So
Is there a story behind each one of those labels that we
Yes.
can learn more about?
yeah, I don't know it, but there is.
I don't know it, but there
every
is.
person
gonna-
is part of their team on the labels.
Yeah,
Okay.
like Wet Wax is a YouTuber. I don't know the full stories because translations, but we'll get the
We
full
should work
story.
on, get the full stories. That'd be cool to have. I think it adds to the brand, the allure,
Well, it was wild. The next day after we get back from SEMA that Saturday, we already get 2 calls of people be like, hey, so we heard that you are the distributor for Kataba. And they were like, we want to buy exclusive here. And I'm like, I'm already in bed with somebody. So, but it's going to be a brand. It's going to be one
People
of
are
the
excited.
People are stoked about it.
Well, it's bigger sign, Katiba or Kim X. So the Katiba will be a long-term. You'll see how big it is long-term. Kim X, though, pretty legit.
I had a suck
you heard it here
Bob's butt
first.
cheek. I had a
Legend
suck.
Quarter 40. This is where you hear it. This is where.
It was Chemex. Bob's like, I'm gonna sharpen my pencil and get back to you. Literally had to court that man.
You had to reel him in
because he doesn't sell to nobody. You know that, right?
I don't know.
No,
I don't
no.
know.
No,
He runs his own empire.
It's just himself, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, he's his own part of the industry. But we're excited
What's
for that.
still the
for sure.
deal for that one? Do you know, or it was just a vibe?
Oh, you.
It's that
Our
Jamie
love of
chin.
Bob.
It's that chin that Jamie sports. It was like,
That's right.
oh.
Nah, Jamie did the podcast.
Nah,
And said, hey,
it was all Eddie on the Bob side.
I told Bob, I had Pan. I was like, yo, Pan, send this man an email because he loves Pan. I told the people in chat to call him out. I was like, I was licking cheeks and kissing babies, bro.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
To further that, it was weird working alongside Pan. Had like it felt almost like a co-worker relationship. But when I met Josh V and
Josh
Keith,
V's the GOAT.
I lost my mind. I totally,
Josh V's cool shit.
Dude, I totally fanboyed on the both of them. I couldn't believe it. And I was just like, I was like, oh my God, it's you. It's you. It's really you. And it's like, you're real. Yeah, I don't know what happened.
Josh V is the hybrid for me. He's Jamie and Christian, but he doesn't care about if he hangs out with you or not. So
he probably got 4 or 5 more gigs than I do.
Yeah, he's got a
that guy is all over the place with stuff.
Oh, he is. He's a businessman.
I'm talking to him. He's like, yeah, man, I used to do dealership work. And we start talking about doing stuff or whatever, like restoration stuff and things. Like, yeah, I used to do that. So I still kind of do it here and there or whatever. And then you were just talking the other night saying he was doing like the whatever it was, the toner stuff or whatever with the dealership still. Then he does the videos. He does.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's like.
His hustle's different.
His hustle is different.
For me, I'm giving that man a salute.
Hey, for sure. His hustle's real.
Sure.
Real hustle.
Dude, is your camera? Hold on. Is your camera autofocusing on you?
Yeah, dude. He's got the robot camera up there.
This is brand new for him. Yes, Aaron. This is 2024 technology.
Look, watch. What the
2024 technology over here.
Hey, I got to meet.
You've been on like 4 podcasts. Why do you have that? It's not fair.
Because he's Christian.
I got this whole thing behind me I'm trying to work on now, man.
No, he's about to drop it like it's hot with the funkin' homies.
Yeah, I got less than a week and a half before whatever it is that we got to get up and live on this thing. So I'm gonna have a lot of nights of no sleep.
I hate that you're so cool.
Hey, Aaron, can I say something on this podcast?
You can. I'm just jealous of him in every aspect.
I just want to say this. I was thinking about Aaron, and I'm just gonna be real transparent.
This is what I was waiting for.
What happened?
Everybody's holding their breath.
Eddie,
No,
Eddie,
no.
it's
Let me live.
That's
Let me
gonna
live.
wrap things up
Let me
tonight.
live.
Like and
Yeah, yeah.
subscribe.
No.
We'll get you on to the
Make sure
next
you
one.
like before
No.
Eddie starts talking about.
Guys, you guys are the worst. Kamala, let me live. All right?
like before you leave.
Oh
Thanks,
my
guys.
Lord. Hear me out. I've been
I
thinking about this.
I love you back.
The whole podcast and after SEMA and things of that nature. I want to say this, and it's not a plea by any means, but everyone in chat says, they love Phoenix E.O.D. They love what he's doing.
Yeah.
They love this and that. And love is an action word. You dig what I'm saying? So
Yes.
I love my wife. I do things for her because I love her.
Yeah.
We have to support small business.
Yep.
And what I mean by that is this: it's like we make or break Aaron. I'm gonna just say I don't know your history or what you're going through, Aaron, whatever that is, but it's been on my heart, and I'm just gonna say it like this, and we can end the podcast here. But when we brought you onto Thor, we didn't know what it was gonna be like. Does that make sense?
100%.
And then we made our next PO, and then you came to SEMA, and I said, this guy, we got to keep him above water. We got to build a boat. It's time to step up. I'm thinking the community. It's time to step up. If you love this man and you love what he's doing, we got to support the man. Love is an action word. You support the man. You support the brand. You buy from the brand. You stop bitching about. Oh, that's the bitching word. You stop complaining about shipping. If you don't like the way he ships, go to other people he sells to. Right? You have Canada, bro. Carzilla sells his stuff. You got Fab sells this stuff. It's not just Thor, right? You got to support. Love is an action word. You got to support the man because at the end of the day, everyone has a story. We don't know what he's going through, but I can tell you right now, detail supplies is it's slow this month. You got the starving months coming up, right? You got December, January, February, March, and we talk about Phoenix is GOAT. He's the only one out of Snake, but you got to support that. You got to stand behind the man and the dream and help him build a better brand. He can't build a better brand in the future if he doesn't have the income to do that. I'm not saying he's poor by any means. All I'm saying is talk is cheap. It's time to put up.
Help
it's time
him
to
get one
support.
of those tracking cameras.
Yeah,
we give him a real hard time, about his sprayers and but Phoenix slaps. Real slapper.
His stickers really need a lot of work.
His stickers need a little work,
Just a little bit.
I was right there. I had to throw it in there. I'm sorry.
They're decals. They're not stickers.
Decals.
And the thing about this too is like, I'm just gonna say, I'm gonna keep saying, and then you tell me to shut up. Like, we want a brand to succeed. It takes income to do that, and you can do lip service all you want, but support service is what we need. So let's keep the stuff he's doing for the community. Let's keep it rolling. I saw this movie the other day, and this probably brought it up too. It's called The Forge. It's a Christian movie, so if you don't love Jesus, unsubscribe to my channel. I don't care. It was about a company that he would do these giveaways, and he would help communities by giving away lamps, things of that nature. Aaron puts it all online, right? He puts it all online. He tells you what his goals are, what he wants to do. He tells you what his vision is. To continue that vision forward, to support another family, to do another thing, it's going to take Phoenix to stay above water, right? You want a version 4, it's going to take money to do that. So I just say, it's time to put up or shut up. That's where I'm at. Phoenix OD slaps, but go ahead.
And I think we're definitely got some momentum going. So we're riding high with Phoenix coming in 2025. Same with Bow Bombs. I think we made a statement at SEMA is what this whole podcast was about pretty much. So only up from here, boys. So
I'm ordering myself some Typhon now.
If you would indulge me, I'd like to respond.
There you go. Respond, sir. By the way, for Typhon or Biobomb Mini, you're about to see.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm about to order it right now. Because I've seen people putting so many of them together, but I haven't done it myself yet. So I'm getting on that as we speak.
Shit. It's good
All right, sir.
Send a gallon my way, dog.
There we go.
Eddie, thank you. Thank you. I think that everybody here, the 5 of us, and then of course everybody in the chat rooms and everybody that's going to listen to this later on, they are they do support Phoenix. And I am eternally and truly grateful for them. And you're absolutely right. I feel that maybe I don't give Phoenix enough credit for being Phoenix, because I look at Phoenix as a catalyst that allows this kind of thing to happen, these relationships to happen. And so maybe I'm not as fervent about pushing my products and talking about my products and things of that nature, because to my fault, I enjoy this community more than I enjoy the chemical side of Phoenix. And it's probably a fault. It's probably, I'm sure that my investors are cringing to hear me say something like that, but we don't really promote any Phoenix products on this channel, but we definitely promote community on this channel and the fellowship that we have, and my brotherhood with you guys and my sisterhood with Eileen. I've never felt more kindred to another human being faster than I have with Eileen and Christian. Like, when I met them, I knew they were family, and I wanted to guard that and be overly protective of that relationship.
We love you too, buddy. You know that.
Yeah. Well, Christian, you're the whole reason why I went to SEMA. You're the whole reason why I got in the game.
We had to literally say, Christian, do your thing.
You send in the big dog,
he's told us no. Go tell him he's coming.
Are you effing?
How many times did I apologize to you? Because I'm like, dude, listen, I'm not trying to come across.
He's like, dude, I love you. You know I love you, right? So I'm just saying this. I'm saying this from love. Are you effing stupid? And I'm saying that with all due respect. Are you effing stupid?
That's exactly how it went too.
Well, when you say it like that, probably I think maybe I am stupid.
Yeah, I was confused why you kept saying no, because me and Jamie were talking, and Jamie, to be honest with you, and I'm just 100%, the man in the right hand corner who doesn't like to talk much because he's real short in his response was the one that kept bringing you up. He was like, "Yo, we got to bring Aaron on. We got to help Aaron. We got to help Aaron. We got to help Aaron." That's what keeps coming out of this man's mouth, right? Hey, let's do this Phoenix E.O.D video. Let's do this Phoenix Stay in Chronos video. Let's do this Papa Cut video. And I'm like, all right, man. Like, like we're the new, but we missed out on the old, right? So I do want to shout out Jamie, because he is the one. Even the night you and I worked on your website together, you know who I relied on? I called Christian. I'm like, yo, Christian, I'm gonna need you, dog. I need Batman. He's like, I got you. Whatever you need.
All right. So
I don't want to bring up what we did, but
let's just do I'll give you full transparency, and this only happens on Curmudgeon's Corner. It only happens on Curmudgeon's Corner. I went and I sank a crazy amount of money last year on marketing. I did Motor Trend.
Oh yeah.
And I spent a lot of money on Motor Trend. And it wasn't just Motor Trend. It was basically the promise of doing Motor Trend and what they were going to do for Phoenix E.O.D. I ended up hiring on staff. I ended up bulk ordering labels and bottles and raw materials. Like, I mean, we're talking thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. And it did not result in what we were targeting. And then we spent a crazy amount of money on the Southern Detailers Conference, and that was an absolute flop. Phoenix's booth was the busiest booth in the entire convention. We had all four I flew in all four horsemen, so I mean we had the powerhouses of the internet, and so our booth was jumping, but 100% of 200 people is bullshit. It just sucked. I mean, Hawaii Tim, he took a red eye just to get there. Like last year I threw so much money at these kind of things that, quite frankly, when you guys approached me, I was like,
you were very jaded.
And I was also
what the industry,
and again, full transparency. Christian was right. He was like, dude, have you given up on your company? And I'm like, no, I don't think that I've given up on my company. And he was like, well, if you say no to this, you have given up on your company. And I had to really look at my heart and be like, are you going to continue to be afraid to try? And you know, God loved Christian. I mean, like, really tough. You want to talk about tough love? Him, you know, coming at me sideways and be like, and asking the really hard questions. One, are you effing stupid? And then two, have you given up on your company? That was the only way that was going to shake me out of the funk that I was in. And I was in a really, really dark place. Like, I was.
Listen, man, you smiled and laughed, and we had a blast together. And look,
really dark place, and I didn't know how to get out of it. And if it wasn't for the three of you guys, the horizon would be entirely different today. So, I mean, when I tell you how much
we could
I
feel
love
that,
you,
right? We could feel that just from the outside looking in.
I know.
And we knew I wanted to get you out of that funk. So now we're out.
We're not done yet, but we're not done.
No, we're not done. We're not done. We're not done.
We're just getting started. Yeah.
We need to help. I mean, serious. This is my plea. Like, here's my plea. You help the brands you say you love. Period. You don't have to buy it from Thor. Buy it from anyone else, because they'll place another order with Phoenix, and that just keeps the Phoenix train going. Right? You love the brand that you love, then support them. That's all I'm gonna say.
Anybody in here who uses minis, if you don't grab some Typhon, to at least try it out, because that's like the new hack.
Oh, we got a video coming. I mean, the dirtiest car you could think of using this combo on, and it cleans it right up. It's amazing.
Amazing.
Franco, you're half right. It was Papa Smurf and Adrian. I went home early. I went back to the hotel early to go to bed. My ankle was on fire. I couldn't handle it anymore, so I went back, got completely smashed on Bullet, and went to bed. At 4 o'clock in the morning, Adrian and Papa Smurf come rolling in to the bedroom, to the hotel room, and like, listen, from what I remember, the original agreement was, I'll be on top of the covers and you're under the bottom of the covers.
Oh boy!
And within minutes, they were both under the covers. So you got the wrong
what's
people.
Happening here?
But I get it. I'm just saying.
You know, we were having a heartfelt moment, and then how did we transition? I don't even know how does this. How did we even get here?
Any window you can give him, he's gonna take that.
I'm just saying, Franco did it, not me. Franco did it, not me.
Franco wrote that comment 30 minutes ago.
He wrote it 2 minutes ago. Thank you very much.
That's all she wrote, folks. All right, people. Let's wrap this up.
Why is Jamie always trying to leave, dog?
Because I'm about to pee my pants. Don't drink this whole drink.
Go pee.
Come on. Look, I didn't say
I'm leaving.
Adrian, it was right there. Adrian knows.
Run while you can, yeah.
Wrap it up.
All right. I love you. I just want to say that's all I'll end it here, and we can leave. We can close this out.
Yep.
I was in my hotel room with Christian.
I know it.
This is the final night.
Oh boy.
And we're talking real here, right? This is I've been fortunate enough to help a lot of people. So my dad was dying with the whole diabetes thing, like he was going through a hard time. So my actual investor actually blessed me. And then Christian calls me and we're just talking and he goes, "Hey man, I'm gonna take care of you." And I've never met the man in my life. The first time you and I, Christian, met was where? SEMA. And I feel like he was my brother. Like we celebrated.
It was really special.
Yeah. And I was like, so I was sitting here like today and yesterday, and I was thinking like, man, we all talk about how we love each other, this and that. But all you hear is like, I'll just buy it where it's the cheapest, or where I can get it cheaper. Like support those you love. That's all I'm gonna say, right? Love's an action word. Support those you love. You don't have to hear my words. You don't even have to buy it for Thor. I don't give a flying crap.
We canceled already this episode.
Yeah, I don't care if you buy it from Thor. Buy it from Fab Auto. Buy it from Canada. Chris from Canada. You guys buy it from Australia, and help them make reorders. And let's keep Phoenix E.O.D alive.
I can't.
I'm gonna say. I'm out. Close this up. What are we doing?
Eddie, thank you.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. And again, the opportunity that you gave to me, you know, and even if it did take, you know, Christian beating me over the head to knock me out of where I was, you guys have really truly always been supportive. You know, before even Thor, you've been supportive of me. You helped break my website. Like, that's how supportive you are of me and have been of me. So
Your website sucked, and I tried to tell you that like 100 times, and it was my fault because I was like, I don't feel like helping them because you always talk crap about me. I was like, why is he talking crap about me?
Wait,
dog?
whoa!
I thought we were family. I'm like, why is dude coming at me
I have
sideways?
never talked trash about
I'm
you.
joking. Hey, can we put Adrian's website up too? You could buy it from Adrian. You could buy it from Thor. You could buy it from Phoenix. You can buy it from Carzilla.
Well,
support
after,
Phoenix
usually,
E.O.D. Let's go.
Typically, after you get off,
Phoenix.
Typically after the guests sign off, we do a little, you know, at the end of it all.
Where's my website on here, dude?
It's right there.
Awkward.
Where?
Where?
It's right there.
Where?
Drop that Thor shirt.
Sorry.
Merch coming
I don't
soon.
care about Thor. Just buy from someone so they can reorder to buy from him. That's all I care about.
Yes.
All I care about. I'm actually going to order right now from you.
Dude, I've screenshotted your website like 6 times.
I've been so many places in my life.
Sponge. Look,
I'm
on sale. Sponge. Phoenix E.O.D.
It's not on sale yet, right? When's the sale happening?
Call it Eileen's favorite sponge.
Next Friday.
Next Friday. Get it.
Friday.
It's a crazy deal he's running. I think we might need to make a Phoenix doorbuster because he's got a crazy ceramic sale going on. 40% off. What was it again? Run me by them sales.
It was 40% off of
ceramics.
40%
if you get Chronos,
you get 20% off of everything else. If you buy the 30 ml or 100 milliliter bottle of Chronos, you get a 30 milliliter bottle for free.
That's
and if you buy 2 pints of Titan, you get a third Titan for free.
And that is that Burt V2, that V2 Chronos too. It's a real slapper. If you missed it, we dropped the video last night, demoing couple Phoenix products. Hydra,
it was awesome, dude. You guys
Hydra
went
slap,
crazy.
Papa Cut slap, Chrono slap, hitters. So
Squirrel tenant checkout for disappointment.
The what? Oh no,
squirrel tenant checkout for disappointment.
Eddie, we need to make Franco a affiliate account. We need Squirrel 10 active.
I sent Franco a gift card and he gave me the finger, but I love that man. Like,
Franco's the good.
Franco he's not bought. The guy's wild. The guy uses Nemesis straight.
Oh, he mixes stuff. It's great.
Yeah, let me drop a shameless plug real fast if we can for a
drop
quick
it like it's hot.
Hey, yes. One of those new scents dropping. What's up?
That's what I was just going to tell everybody. The scents are dropping on Monday, so everybody should be up and about. Thor's got theirs on the way. All of our distributors who carry a product all have theirs on the way. Everyone should be receiving them on Monday. That Birch, Peppermint Fatty, and Sugar Plum Daddy will be available Monday.
Beautiful.
Get that Sugar Plum Daddy.
Hey,
grab them while you can. We got a limited supply. With all the hype that we have about it, I actually got another batch getting cooked up.
When's Adrian getting them?
He's gonna have I would imagine he might like probably end of the week. He might have Black Friday. Black Friday.
I'm gonna put my order in then.
Hey, someone describe Sugar Plum Daddy to Becca Green. How's that smell?
It's amazing. Just buy it. It's
it really is. It really is good.
It's so
everybody
it's so
says
good.
Even people around me that I just, because we obviously just got them in, start processing all the orders, get them sent out to the distributor so they have them early. Everybody who smells it's like, oh, you got to keep that one on all the time. And I'm like, did you guys know that's like what everybody's been saying? Because it's what everybody's been saying. I'm telling you, I'm not gonna lie to you, Peppermint Fatty. I've had it in my truck for. It's got to be a solid almost month and a half at this point. It's still just as strong as it was.
He was thinking of me when he named it, by the way.
What's the tree one? Birch? That's another one.
That birch.
Birch.
Peppermint Fatty.
Yeah, we went with the Birchwood Pine.
Wait, what?
Birchwood Pines, nice. Yeah, different than Fraser. It's your
that one and Plum Daddy. Awesome.
Yeah.
The scent of the year for me is Poppin' Cherry.
It is. It
I
is
lied.
the year.
I lied,
Yo,
by
it's
the
for
way.
you.
I'm lying to everyone in chat.
So Papa and I left the airport at the same time. And
Birch slap.
he's
Yeah, Papa.
carrying your air freshener.
I know.
And he couldn't fit it in his luggage, so it's his carry-on, like, right? So he's using it as his carry-on. So we're walking through like TSA, and your air freshener is going off. The entire airport smells like bevy grape. It was
hilarious.
It was awesome. And then we went to the bar and we had dinner together, and the entire bar smells like bevy grape. He's just carrying it around. I'm like, all right, man, cool. So
that's awesome.
I guarantee you that's why we were as popular as we were at the SEMA show, was because you had those air fresheners,
Dude,
just
blowing,
cranking out the set.
so good.
Amazing.
Nice.
You hit it out of the park, man. Period.
Thanks, brother.
You're doing
Yeah,
good,
man.
Absolutely.
Honestly, like I look at you.
Mama raised ugly kids, not stupid kids.
That's right.
I look at you and I look
Thanks,
at your
Jamie.
company.
Thanks.
That's
Usually people
right.
like, nah.
That's
It's like,
not-
right.
no, no,
100%, you're right,
That's
Chris.
100%. 100%.
I feel
He's
so
like, you
loved.
never told a lie.
Mhm. Look, my favorite sin is next week. Juicy melons. Like, it's a banger. It's a real banger.
Juicy
Yes.
melons. Speaking
It's a-
of,
I don't think
juicy
You wouldn't think so. You're like
melons.
melon.
It's
But
nah. Juicy Melon was not actually available for sniffing at SEMA.
Yeah, no,
There was
okay.
it's a
Oh.
banger. No one
He's
sniffed it
ready
yet.
to go.
It's good.
Speaking of juicy melons, looking for a good time, you know who to call. 555-555-5555.
Oh, then biobombs just show up on Carfax. Christian, is you think like a what do you call it? Like the
What the hell they call that?
yeah.
I don't know, because ceramics show up now, right?
Yeah.
Eddie.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do they
You're,
call? I forget what they call it though. I don't know.
That
We
might
got
be
some big
interesting.
things we're working on in 2025, so we'll see.
Well, Eddie's
One thing at a time. One thing
he's
at a
back.
time.
Eddie's eating, bro.
farm.
I didn't eat dinner yet. I'm starving.
Well, hey,
We
we
all
can
better-
wrap, dude. We're at 2.5
Well, you
hours.
gotta
Yeah,
drink
let's
this shit and
wrap
then
it
go.
up.
Because
Do it.
Eddie and me gotta have a conversation. You probably don't even want to talk to me after this.
All right, well, listen,
I
we're
don't
at-
want to talk to you now.
We were
We
at
just
2.5 hours. We could wrap this up. You guys, once again, and forever, I will be forever indebted to all of you, all four of you. I couldn't do this without
Knock
you
it
guys.
off, man. We love you. Cut that.
Yeah,
I know you
bullshit
do.
out.
whatever.
Hey, listen, I still listen. Shut up. I'm telling you how much I love you. Jamie, Masters of the Shine wants to know why you hate paste wax.
I hate paste wax.
Why?
One,
I love paste wax.
stuff's so easy these days. What you need a paste wax for? Look, it does give you a little glow, but historically, paste wax also doesn't sell.
All
Now,
right. There you
If
go.
someone makes a new banger paste wax, I don't know. Maybe
DIY's
Phoenix
coming out
makes a
with
banger.
one, no?
Maybe DIY
No,
maybe makes a
I'm
banger
stopping
paste
with
wax.
Blossom Wax. Blossom Wax is the tits, and I don't care about anything else.
Yeah, so I'll keep testing them, but we got Fuso coat, and that's about it in the house.
Jamie, would you agree we need a collab product with Phoenix?
I think so. Yeah,
Mhm.
2025. What do y'all want to see?
We'll pay for the PO.
Ooh.
We pay for
No.
custom formulation.
We've been talking about this high pH Eileen soap.
Oh, there you go.
Eileen,
Maybe
High
we come in and help with the product development.
Formulation of it.
Yeah,
Oh, like
Sure.
so clean soap or something.
and we just make a banger.
all right.
And then we'll pay for it, but it'll be exclusive to us only because I'm that guy.
He is that guy.
I'm all right with that.
He is that guy.
I just made an am I allowed to even talk about this?
What are you saying?
Nope.
I don't
We're
think
supposed
so.
to
You have
end
to
the
ask yourself.
podcast.
We're
Yeah,
too far
we-
deep.
we've been trying. We've been trying.
I just made a electric raspberry lemonade soap for a company, for a customer, and it looks pretty. It's pretty awesome. I'm like, why didn't I do this for myself? It's pretty cool. So anyway,
Nice.
All right, guys.
Yep.
Thank you so much for coming on and for sharing your experience with SEMA.
Thank you, Eileen.
I appreciate you guys.
Hopefully, doing
Appreciate you likewise. I
EC
like your
came in
hugs.
pretty low energy at first, but he bounced back.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah,
dude.
good.
Bro, I'm hungry.
you got a couple of chicken fingers in them, and look at them back.
I
Look at
got.
'em.
I snakes.
like-
Now I got it. Now
It's like Marty McFly's parents just kissed, and here he comes back to life.
I've been so many places. I'm out, fellas, ladies.
All
All
right.
right.
Love you. Stay
All
brown.
right,
You see,
gentlemen.
don't talk my call, Eddie. I'm calling you in 20.
All right, Christian, Eddie, Amy, thank you
You
so
better call me
much.
right now, dude, because I'm going to
Curmudgeon's
sleep.
Corner 40. We'll do our wrap up after you guys take off. You guys can talk and
Thank
eat
you, guys.
and drink and
All
do
right.
all that's merry. Love you guys. Thank you so
Yeah.
much for being
Hey.
you. And
Thank you,
Phoenix.
Thank
Christian.
everybody.
Collab product. We'll be exclusive. We'll pay for it. Let's talk.
all
All
right.
right,
out.
do it.
Appreciate everybody in the
Everybody have a great
comments.
night,
All right,
y'all.
guys. Have a good
Christian,
night.
you're the man.
Peace,
Phoenix,
y'all.
number one. Shout out to everybody out there. Love y'all.
Thanks, Jenny.
Peace.
All right.
All right.
And then
This
there
is-
were two.
I think we're alone now. The beating of our hearts as it All right. Let's talk serious for a second.
Let's do it.
What we have here is everybody that's still listening, all 39 of you, hopefully. I have in my hands a Max Shine M Pro 21. M21 Pro. Thank you. M21 Pro, brand new, courtesy of Ryan Hansen, who we all know is the chairman of the Pay It Forward campaign. So I have in my hands this thing, and it is up for a giveaway that we will give away in January of 2025. In order to be entered into the giveaway, you need to bring a friend to Curmudgeon's Corner. Curmudgeon's Corner 41 next week, November 30th, kicks off the official Pay It Forward campaign. And what we're going to do is every person that is new to the channel, that subscribes to the channel, and then mentions who brought them to the channel will be entered into the giveaway to win a brand new Max Shine M21 Pro polisher. And the more people that you bring to the show, the more times you will be entered. So if Jane Doe comes to the show and says, Eileen Baez brought me to the show, Eileen Baez gets entered into the giveaway. The more people you bring to the show, the more times you can have a chance to win this magnificent machine. That starts next week, November 30th, and will run all the way through the Pay It Forward campaign, which we will do the award ceremony on December 26th. So between now and December 26th, and I apologize to X's and O's because I know we're stepping all over their toes by running a live stream every week between Thanksgiving and Christmas, but it is for a good cause. We do the Pay It Forward campaign every year. We do a live stream every week to promote the Pay It Forward campaign. Next week, we have Dimitri's Garage. After that, we have Humberto, first from Puerto Rico. After that, we have Detail Doug from Detail It. And then after that, we have all four horsemen will be on our show the Saturday before Christmas. So December 21st, we will have all four horsemen all at the same time. It's going to be anarchy. It's going to be awesome, and it's going to be fun. And then on December 26th, incidentally, the day before Eileen's birthday, hint, hint, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, everybody. December 26th, we will do the award ceremony where Ryan will be on board with us. And I think maybe somebody else might be. I'm not sure. We'll know as we get closer to December 26th. So we're going to be doing 5 rapid fire Curmudgeon's Corners. They probably aren't going to run, 2.5, 3 hours long each. But, as long as our guests want to talk and hang out, our guests will talk and hang out. And I'm pretty positive we're going to be the first ever to have Humberto. We'll have the first from Puerto Rico of all time on a podcast, which is really, really exciting. So again, if you bring new people, tell your family, tell your friends, tell your sisters, tell your moms, tell your dads, tell your sisters, tell everybody, your nieces and nephews,
your wife, your side piece,
everything. Yeah, right. Exactly. Especially the side pieces. If you would like to win a Max Shine, brand new Max Shine M21 Pro, have people sign up to the channel, because quite frankly, after being Curmudgeon's Corner for 3 years and still only having like 400 subscribers is kind of okay.
Right.
Can you read my lips? Thank you. All right, there we go. That's
yeah, we'll have a nicely packed January, because Keeve will be on, and we'll also have someone else on that month as well.
really wanted him to be on sooner than that. Like I couldn't. Can you believe what he's donating to the Pay It Forward campaign?
Yeah, we should talk about that.
It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I got to call him. We have to talk. We need to, we need to make sure that's. I never want to take advantage of anyone. I called my accountant this week to try to make sure that everything's on the up and up. The Pay It Forward campaign is just really, really exploding, and I can't wait.
Thanks, Bill.
What? Who? What?
Bill. He subscribed.
Oh. Hey, Bill. Thanks, buddy. Rock on. You know what? Maybe we should put Bill down for our first potential giveaway recipient. Bill Dalton. Anyway. All right. So anyway, wrapping this show up, we officially start the Pay It Forward campaign next week. Happy Thanksgiving to everybody. This community is what I live for, and I'm hoping that we can really, really rock things. If you still want to donate, there's still time to donate. We accept donations all the way up until the weekend before Christmas. That way we can just kind of sort things out, and we've gotten such an incredible response. I mean, Eileen, you did that little flyer earlier that really just kind of shows how many people have donated to the Pay It Forward campaign. It is absolutely epic how this community continues to support each other and take care of each other and lift each other up. It's absolutely beautiful.
For sure. Can I jump in really quick?
By all means, please.
Speaking of community, so Carson, we are having that. We just had a community podcast where we had Rick and Franco on. It's something that I would like to do probably quarterly, every 3 months. Have a few people on.
We had Lisa on before that.
Say that again?
Quiff Queen. She was on before that.
She was the one that started. Yeah.
She was the one that started it. She rocked it, man.
Yeah. So the point of it is, I want to bring on people who are always very active in the chat and that maybe we don't really know much about. And so that's why we started with Rick and Franco, and then I'll be doing it. We'll be doing it again probably. I would like to do it every quarter, but if it's something more popular that people want to see more frequently, then we could do it more than just every quarter. But Carson, if you're interested in being on, we would love to have you on. And if there's anyone out there, if you want to be on our community podcast, definitely welcome. We have a couple of people in mind for the next one, but Carson, definitely, if you're interested, we would love to have you on the next community.
Yes, that is correct. Kimberly, that is correct. Just put it in the comment section. This is for the Pay It Forward campaign, and it automatically gets earmarked and taken over to But yeah, Eileen, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to step on you. I just didn't want that to go unanswered. But yeah, I agree with you. And if it becomes it sounds like it's becoming even more popular than quarterly. We should probably do it at least, bi-monthly, I would say.
Yeah. For sure.
And
if it's something you're interested in and you want to get on the podcast, send me a message, let me know. And like I said, we'd love to have you on.
Hold on, I have you down here somewhere. There you are. Yeah, send Eileen info@getsoclean.com. And then if you go to her website, there's a contact us page, and then you can always DM her at her IG. Eileen has really been taking over the community aspect of the show. Eileen, can I just say what an absolute godsend you have been.
Thank you, sir.
To me, your abilities to edit, your abilities to put things together. Everybody, she was the one that made all of this stuff for her Curmudgeon's Corner. just rocks. She has taken
Thank you.
Curmudgeon's Corner
we
from.
have an Instagram account.
Yep, we have an Instagram account
that I have to post more too. But I just got this new phone and I don't remember the password I used. So I have to figure that out.
Like seriously, you took Curmudgeon's Corner out of living in its parents' basement and eating those little pizza rolls to like actually having an apartment and maybe having a girlfriend and
maybe having
like
two
that.
girlfriends.
Like, that's what you did for
Yeah.
Curmudgeon's Corner.
For real.
Totally. He's like, oh, I no longer play Dungeons and Dragons with my friends. This is great. I know what a
we're not
female
doing that.
touch is
We're not.
like now. Oh, this is really great. Wow. Oh gosh, golly. Oh, all right. Anyway, let's get back
So
to
yes, community event. If you guys are interested in it, we would love to have you. We would love to get to know more about you. Obviously, everyone in the comments wants to know more about the people that are part of the community. And so yeah, if you're interested, send me a message. And if you're nervous, you have no reason to be nervous because we're just friends, all of us.
Side note, like Rick Smith was apprehensive as all get out about coming on the show.
It was.
And Eileen and
We
I
had a chat.
We both kept hitting him like, dude, you have nothing to worry about. We're not gonna let you fail.
I talked to him the whole drive back from SEMA.
Wow.
In between like losing service and having service and losing service, we talked about it. And yeah, I mean,
and he and I talk pretty much every day on the phone. Like we call each other, grumpier old men from the movies, Walter Matthau and Jack Lemmon. And he's like, "What's up, moron?" And I'm like, "I don't know, Putz. How are you?" And like we're not going to let you fail. Come on the show. It's just going to be hanging out with old friends, just kind of getting to know a little bit more about each other. So definitely will encourage that at least every other month we should have a community event. You guys are absolutely awesome. You should be very nervous. Aaron and Eileen are very threatening. Exactly. We are horrible people. We're going to hit you with really hard questions. We're going to talk about politics. We're going to talk about religion. We're going to talk about...
we will never talk about those things.
Oh, sorry. You're right. You're right. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it. Anyway. Let's get to it. All right. West Coast distribution, Adrian from imdetailedaf.com, Midwest distribution, fabdetailsupplies.com, Southeast distribution, shineyourlightdetailing.com/store, and worldwide domination, the House of Rags.
The global takeover,
houseofrags.com. And then a few of our other worldwide distributors. We have Chris and Carzilla at carzilla.ca, United Kingdom, intodetailing.co.uk, and then Andrew from Ospro Detailing in Australia. Absolutely epic. We met a couple of people from New Zealand, and they were absolutely thrilled that we have an Australian distributor. And then more importantly, what this show is really all about, suicide prevention and crisis counseling resources. If you or someone you know is struggling with suicidal thoughts, seek help from a professional and call 988.
Please.
The United States' first nationwide 3-digital mental health crisis hotline, 988, will connect calls with trained mental health counselors. You can also text HOME to 741741 in the US and Canada to reach a crisis text line. And then if you're suffering from something other than suicidal ideation, you can always visit the APA.org topics crisis hotlines, and they will connect you with a counselor and a therapist from whatever might be ailing you. We are in this together. We are not an island unto ourselves. We need to lean on each other and reach out to each other. And if you feel embarrassed, then just send out a text message. It's all you have to do.
Yep.
And help is there. Again, I could not survive. You all in this chat room know how emotional I can be and how serious I take this. 22 vets commit suicide every single day. police, fire, and EMS have the highest suicide rates of any profession. I take this very seriously because both of those communities impact my life on a daily basis. And so I'm not afraid to talk about it. I love you guys. I love Eileen. I love this community.
We'll be back.
And we're in this together. So I'm looking forward to kicking off the Pay It Forward campaign next week with Dimitri's Garage, Curmudgeon's Corner 41. It's going to be epic. And you guys remember, bring a friend if you want to win a polisher, brand new, courtesy of Ryan Hansen, the chairman of the Pay It Forward campaign. So bring a friend next week. It's going to be awesome. Dimitri, I got to have break bread with him in Philadelphia not too long ago, and it was so much fun. So until next week, and I'll see you guys at Curmudgeon's Corner. Be well, be safe, take care of each other. Love you all. Eileen?
See you later.